Hello, everybody. Here we are again for episode 18 of Sanguine Dominion, our Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition Chronicle here on another world. Absolutely wild, first of all, that we've been here so long already. 18 weeks of this. 18 weeks of Sanguine Dominion, 18 weeks of Vampire. Also, I heard that it is BIPOC Vampire Day, or it was yesterday. I'm unaware, but fucking shout out to all the POC and Indigenous vampires that are out there represented on all the different channels in all the different states, all the different artists that are creating BIPOC vampires. That's today. If you can, I didn't make a link for it because I'm fucking bad at what I do sometimes. But if you Google BIPOC vampires, you will absolutely find a link pretty closely for donating to sickle cell research. So if you can give, if you can't, spread the word. We need more diversity in our vampire spaces because, you know, fucking Anne Rice doesn't know how to write fucking vampires other than one shade of mayonnaise. So, fucking shit on Anne Rice all day. So, anyway, we're here today to tell another fantastic vampire story with this wonderful cast of individuals. Last time, we had hopped into an interlude. A sort of look into the past and very, very, very recent present. Yeah, Brendan, that is exactly that one. I'm actually going to pin that for more on it. Yeah, fantastic. We ran into some pretty interesting scenes. We had some heart-to-hearts. There was a lot of reconnecting to the humanity of our characters in the last session, whether it was because of one-on-one sort of tete-a-tetes with Texas and Phyllis, whether it was Lupe with Trevor, whether it was Uptown peering into the past of his own embrace and, you know, the accounting that he had been under, leading to the I was going to say untimely, but I actually think quite specifically timely demise of his sire.
Yeah.
A man
That's
that
about as timely as it gets.
we haven't revealed a very large amount about Uptown's sire, besides the fact that Uptown is the perpetrator of their murder. But trust and believe, Uptown is not the psychologically cracked individual that he is just because of the merit of his clan. It was also because his sire was, in no uncertain terms, a real piece of work. So, without further ado, I think with our intro aside, we are going to dive in to our first scene of the evening. And that is going to be with Lupe. Lupe, where would we find you if you were going to go and speak with Trevor?
Oh, probably with Trevor. Probably Wolf's Den or his HQ.
That makes sense. He contacts you for a very brief meeting to just go over a few things in the days to come, and he will meet you at the Wolf's Den.
Okay.
Within the private chamber, you find Trevor waiting for you. He's taken a liberty of actually appearing. He seems to be a little bit more comfortable. He is not walking alongside you or waiting outside. He has actually come into the business. He sits down and he is waiting on your arrival.
Good evening.
You said you had some sort of plan to head down to that cul-de-sac, right?
Not in the immediate future, but soon enough.
I think
I have some things I need to do first.
I hope you find time very soon. I'm pretty on the inside with public works in the city, zoning, and the restructuring of different areas of Calgary. It's a part of my past, the work that I've done. And
Right.
it looks like that entire residential neighborhood has been rezoned for commercial, and it's being scheduled for demolition very, very soon.
Oh,
They're gonna level it, and I think there's a ticking clock on you getting done what you need to get done there.
do you know when they're starting?
So it's passed committee. It's been approved. The budget is what's being discussed now. And if they can allocate the funds, which usually we find out within 24 or 48 hours, it could be less than a week. Somebody put a real rush job on this, and I don't know who's pulling strings. I tried to put a stop on it using my contacts, but there's somebody that's above my pay grade. They got their finger on the pulse. They're pushing some pretty heavy weight to the mayor or city council. They're talking in ears that I can't bend.
A week.
About a week, yeah.
Lupe does not hide the sheer amount of just confusion on her face and the fact that she is unhappy about this. Okay. Well, then I guess I need to call in that favor now. Don't I? I want to know what you know to do what I must do.
Okay. What do you need?
Well, and since they're in a private setting, I assume.
Totally private. Your business, your haven.
You were in the Sabbat.
Yeah. Yeah, I was.
So, you must know a thing or two about taking down those stronger than yourself.
Yeah, I do. It's it's tough. Not the act. Usually your adrenaline and your blood's running by the time you actually decide to pull that trigger, but it's tough finding out enough to feel that confidence to pull the trigger. We don't know anything about this guy. All the others...
I'm about to learn tonight.
God, I was hoping so, because if they're connected to what's underneath the city, the way that everybody seems to be speaking, that's
my
heavy.
assumption. And if it is who I believe it is, it's definitely the cause.
There's only one similar situation that I've ever seen like this. Underneath Manhattan, there's a very terrifying creature. I lived in New York for, years. And towards the end of my time there, that's where I turned to the Sabbat. And it was either Messiah or Anathema, depending on what pack you asked, but there is a very similar creature underneath Manhattan. It's a giant
Still.
pool of... Yeah, there was no getting rid of it, is the problem. And people tried for years. It took collaboration between... Lupines and Kindred and other factions, so I've been told, just to contain it, just to stop it from spreading. So when we talk about taking this thing on, I think discretion is intelligent. I think collecting knowledge is intelligent. You're already walking that path, but I'm worried this is less of a conquer and more of a contain, or try to communicate with it. We haven't even touched base with this thing. We have a maybe name. I don't know if we can talk to it. We don't know enough.
Texas said he wanted to be free of his prison.
I don't think that there is an imprisoned individual on this planet that wants to stay in their prison. But I would love to know if he's meant to be there. And if he is, then we approach this with even more caution. I think we should go and learn what we can.
All right.
But we have a time limit, and I don't know if demolishing that fucking place is gonna unleash it, or what, or if we can stop it. I hate to ask him, but I'm sure he would help.
Well, then maybe we need to ask those that are holding him there.
Yeah.
There are individuals who are human, but different.
Does Deacon have any pull in the city? Do you know?
I'm sure he has some in certain sectors.
If we can set up an injunction to even buy us more time, if he would be able to throw some weight and money around for the cause, I think this is worth getting the whole coterie together and having a conversation about.
All right.
Okay.
But I need to talk to it first.
Okay.
There's only one other person in this coterie who has even the most remote inkling of what we're dealing with.
Is it Uptown?
No.
Oh.
It's December.
That makes sense.
She has what I need for the ritual.
Yeah, I was rolling dice about the Uptown thing. He's just a freak. He's a little freak, and you never know what he knows. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
It's yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, no, that's fine. Yeah. Wait, what do you mean has what you need?
She just smiles.
Okay. Is this like a less I know the better kind of thing?
That depends. How much do you enjoy blood magic?
I wouldn't say I enjoy it at all, but I tolerate it and I see it as what it is, a very useful tool. I've dabbled in ritual and it went poorly.
Well, if you would like to witness divinity, you may accompany me.
I could be coerced to attend, yeah. It'll be the first ritual that I've been to since New York.
It might not be quite the same as what you're used to.
I hope not.
It is a means to reach through the aeons, reach to others, and learn more about where they are, what they intend, what they desire.
I could help. I could help with
Could
that.
you?
Yeah, my whole shtick is kind of reaching through time.
This is a little bit different than restoring swords.
Listen, that was a little trick, okay? I go a little bit past just pulling swords out of holes, all right?
Oh?
Yeah. Depending on what you're looking for, I can reach pretty far in the past.
Wow. I'm looking to find the present.
Okay. Well, if it ain't missed, I might be able to pull it anyway. Regardless, I'm in. I'll help if I can, and I'll observe if I can't. Because if things go very sideways, then I should probably know.
All right.
That's it. That's my 2 cents.
Well, I'm glad you're here to help. See, look, I'm letting you in. We're doing the thing that we talked about, remember?
I do remember it, yeah. This is pretty deep end. I was thinking like, maybe we like talk about life and like have a real conversation about some stuff, but like
We do talk about life.
Yeah, but like
We have talked about life.
Yeah, but like those discussions were like nice, and we could have got to know each other. Like even like I let you know my secrets. I get it, but like diving right into join this blood ritual with me is I think we can admit that's a little heavy.
I mean, you're just watching, really.
I like to watch.
She's gonna get up and kiss him on the cheek. I'm gonna go do magic about it.
Okay. Okay. Call me when you need me.
So I don't know if we want to fast forward to when I'm doing the ritual.
Yeah, we definitely can. Would you like to describe very specifically what your ritual will look like?
Yes, actually, I would.
Okay.
I'm prepared for this. So Lupe finds a place outside of the city that has a better view of the sky and the stars. She sets up a circle of black candles with wicks that look like they were previously soaked in blood. There is a large obsidian mirror, a ovular mirror made of obsidian. It's like a slab, polished slab. There is a brazier burning with a linen inked prayer, like what she has done when she has performed auguries.
Okay.
And she is sitting in the middle of the circle with the mirror and the brazier. And basically, probably like out in the woods where she wouldn't be seen, in an area that has a clear view to the sky. And Charmy, if you would allow, I would need the blood for the vampire for any.
Agreed.
Okay. Just a little bit of it. And she would whoever is witnessing, whether it's December or Trevor or both, she would have a she has a bit of a bit of a preparation as she is putting all of these things together. And she kneels in front of the obsidian mirror and says, "I call upon the triumphant master of storms, king of the aeons, dark god of infinite sands, the serpent in the garden, the tempter, the conqueror, Tutek. Show me what I seek." And she is going to put some of the blood onto the mirror, and I'm going to put a rouse check worth of blood, my own blood, onto it.
Okay.
I succeed, so I don't get hungrier.
Can I please get you to make an intelligence plus blood sorcery?
Yeah.
And can you add 1 dice to the ritual pool?
Okay. Excellent. That's the whole ritual pool, right?
Yeah,
Or
it's
is
intelligence plus blood sorcery plus there's
okay.
there's some other things that you could have done, but you don't know them, so you won't be getting any additional.
Okay. I'm going to spend a willpower to reroll because I did not roll very well. That's much better. 3 successes.
3 successes.
Yes.
Okay. So, here is my question for you before I give you the very specific answers that this ritual can provide you.
Okay.
What was the very specific piece of information that you were looking for here? What were you trying to divine?
I want to know I essentially want to know what Annie is looking to do or get some kind of insight into what he wants other than freedom. That part's
So,
obvious.
okay, so what I'm hearing is you
I want to communicate with him if I can.
you want to
In some way.
communicate with him.
Yeah.
Okay. You have properly committed the ritual. So, the very specific things that you learn are part and parcel for the ritual itself. You learn their greatest aptitude. What are they known for? What is their greatest skill? Enkidu, Eni, is a hunter. Their greatest skill is that of surviving. It is the ability to hunt, feed, and tackle beasts and natural things in the land. You can feel that. You can feel the hunting desire within the connection that you have formed with this. And as the ritual continues, as you look to the stars, you see them start to shift. You glean certain parcels of information from it. This comes with a bit of an unsettling feeling. You've connected and drawn auguries with other individuals in the past. Your sire, your foes, your allies, mortals. You feel like someone's watching you. Like the stars are staring back. And having something so unknowable watch you is disconcerting. But since the ritual has already taken place, there is really no stopping it now. The current ambition of this one, you already know it is freedom. With 3 successes, you also learn the fact that Enkidu wishes to unleash what they have been holding on to for a very long time. You do not know the specifics of that, but you can feel that there is something inside of Enkidu that it wants to let out, but cannot. It has certain convictions. A creature this old still holds pieces of its own humanity. You can sense that Enkidu is not a wight. They have not gone mad. Their beast has not conquered them, although it does feel a little alien, even brushing up against it like this. The convictions that you know that it holds are: do no harm to the land. Kill only if necessary. And its third is very specific. You're quite used to convictions that are broad. Do no harm. Preserve the innocent. This is a very specific one. Do not allow her to win. You feel a chill go up your spine. It goes beyond cold. It goes beyond frigid. It is past the point of mortal chill. And you feel a very stark connection. You've never been touched with telepathy before, but you can only imagine that this is what it feels like. A very intrusive finger, then another, and then it feels like your skull is being cracked open, and someone's words are pouring inside. What gives you the right to gaze on me? You look to the stars, and you use my blood to peer upon me.
If you weren't trapped in that box, we could talk face to face. Properly.
You and all of yours just need to open the door and let me out. But you play these games and you bandy about, speaking my name, using my blood. And instead of simply letting me out to talk, to work, to live, I stay in my cage. So I will ask again, what gives you the right to use my blood and say my name?
I have the right. Because I am the one who decides if the door gets open or not. For now.
Can I get what will very likely be the most important charisma and persuasion roll that you're going to make this season?
Excellent. Love that for
Let's go.
me.
Let's go. Let's get it.
Charisma.
Rouse check, willpower,
Yes,
do it
bitch.
all.
You got it.
Persuasion. Yeah, I am gonna do a
I'm doing a
critical
dance for good
arouse
juju.
check.
Doing a dance for good
That's
juju.
it.
I do get hungrier, but I'll take that extra
Yeah,
die. I
screwing
don't
up the
give a
juju
fuck.
ritual.
Daryl, do the juju dance. Thank you.
There it is. Okay, now it's working. Now it's working.
Oh boy.
There it is. Thank you. All right, it's too much.
Oh,
Put
I
your arms down.
accidentally grabbed the wrong shit. What? I guess it doesn't matter, does it? Okay. Wait, I accidentally grabbed like all the wrong shit.
Did you grab the wrong dice?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna redo that. I accidentally pulled like all hunger dice, which is goofy. But I am at 3. So that's... And then one more. Okay, still bad. I'm gonna use... Jesus. My dice hate me
Quickly.
for once. 3 successes
We didn't dance hard
only.
enough.
No, you didn't. That's okay. My dice apparently hate me today. Normally I roll so well. Only 3 successes.
Okay.
Out of my very fucking large dice pool. It was nice knowing you all.
I only rolled 4 successes, but that is 4 successes. So, you hold the keys to my cage.
Not the keys per se, but I know where you are. There are too many unanswered questions. So I contacted you like this because it's safer.
Safety is a luxury for those that live in a world that is not doomed. Gehenna is coming. You've already felt it. Your elders walked away. They felt the pull. The red star shone, and everyone ran. Your prophets have been saying it for a long time. And now you come here crying about safety. People like me are going to be the ones that can keep things safe, sacred, holy, pure. But please, feel free to keep using parts of me in these flagrant abuses. I'll be waiting for you when the door opens. And if I'm not given the barest humanity that is my right, I will do what your prophets have feared for so long. I will be the one who wakes up and eats my children. Stay safe for as long as you can. And then you feel a very sudden, painful severing of the connection.
Do I take damage?
There's no damage. If you were in a physical scene, I might say that you have negative dice pools for a while. It is so aggressive that you are distracted, that you feel harmed. There was an intrusion in your mind that was not shut properly. You're open to many emotions. You feel vulnerable. You feel a little defiled, like someone took something from you that was not its to take, which was entry into your mind. It's unsettling. You feel dirty.
Well, I guess I better do the other thing I was going to do. Very quickly.
Trevor was present for this, although he could hear nothing. And he looks at you as you're reeling. He doesn't really understand what happened during the exchange, but he says, So,
I failed to make a proper connection with him. He was furious that I used his blood.
Did he say you were unworthy? December pipes
What
up.
gives you the right to use my blood and say my name?
It's
Maybe we should let him
bullshit.
rot in that box.
Agreed.
I know what he wants, though. Other than freedom. He wants to unleash what he's been holding on to all this time, whatever that means. I'm not done translating that book,
maybe.
but I have a feeling it will tell me.
Maybe he's just got bad gas.
Well, at least I know he's not been conquered by the beast. He very much has his convictions in place.
Right. Are we done here?
I was going to check one other thing, but it's not related to this. If you wish to leave, you may leave.
I don't want to leave, but are you sure? You don't look.
I want to
well.
hear more, so I'm staying.
Yeah, I'll stay if you're committed.
This is not about Enkidu.
Okay.
This is about me.
Okay. Yeah, I'm here.
I'm going to... I don't want to do this same ritual again
Oh, okay.
for this. My understanding was that this could help with location to a point. I don't know where I got that from. Astromancy can?
No, it does not have anything to do with location.
Okay. Well, then I'll just use augury.
Yeah. Convictions, ambitions, aptitudes. And we flavored a little bit of connection there as well. Okay.
Okay.
If you want to use augury, sure. Would December like to help with the augury? Augury can be a two-person endeavor.
Yeah, then yes, she would.
It is the way that the two of you conducted this ritual in the past. There is a rapport between the two of you for preparing and executing this ritual together.
And I think she has enough insight to be able to see Lupe is not at her best.
Mhm.
Okay. Then I will ask for an intelligence plus blood sorcery from December. Lupe, this does not come from blood sorcery for you.
Mm-hmm.
This is a sheer force of personality and academics. This is ritual that comes from your past and your traditions instead of any raw blood magical power. This is on the level. Augury and the small cantrips and orisons that you commit are actually closer to true magic than blood sorcery is. So, if you would like an intelligence plus academics or an intelligence plus occult, whichever one you would like.
I'll take intelligence plus occult.
Okay, 4 successes from December? Okay. Add 2 to your dice pool
Correct.
for that, Lupe.
Oh. Okay. Holy God, my dice are cursed today. What the fuck? Okay. Well, that is 4 successes.
4 successes. Can I please get a description of how you conduct the ritual and what information you are trying to glean?
It's the same augury ritual we did previously
Yeah.
with the candles and the linen strips.
Mm-hmm.
This time I am writing out I'm gonna do it in a language that other people here don't read. But I'm gonna write out Liam's vows.
Okay.
And I will put some of just a token I have of him in the fire as well.
As the token and the wick burn, you see that similar curling of smoke, that very abstract image of what you're trying to learn. You said earlier that you were looking for a location. Is this still correct?
Location or whatever I can get.
Whatever
really.
you can get? Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
We didn't really give
sure.
specifics. This is very open-ended.
Yeah,
It's
augury
ritual.
is very open-ended as far as information is concerned. So, since location was on your mind and what was mentioned, I feel like the smoke curls into a fairly recognizable symbol. Or sorry, not symbol, building. You see before you the most prominent building within Calgary, and that's Calgary Tower. Curls up in those sloping arches, leading upwards into the flat, round platform, the spire rising up out of the smoke. You see the wick of the candle acting as the flame that sits atop it. And then it blows away on the wind. Trevor is a little shook looking at it. He's like, what were you looking for? What's up with the tower? He's like, I own the tower. Like, that's my domain.
I think she just kind of looks at December because December knows what she was looking for, even if she didn't say it out loud. And she looks to Trevor. I was looking for my sire.
Liam?
Yes.
He can't be at the tower. Can he? That's my haven. I live there.
Why would... Maybe nearby? Maybe...
I don't know.
What about below? How far down does the mundane part of the tower go?
I don't. I mean, it runs down into the sewers underneath. There's a basement level for storage and all sorts of different things. I think I think we should.
Is it well monitored?
Yeah, Lydia stays there too, and she's my constable. She monitors all the comings and goings. She has her... Yeah. Yeah. I think I should call her. I think I should get her on the phone now.
Right now.
Yeah, right
Yeah,
now.
that would be good.
He picks up the phone. Go ahead, December.
Just a quick question.
Mhm.
December not being affiliated with him in the way that Lupe is, wants some insight here.
Okay, yeah.
Does she really feel like he doesn't know about it and that he trusts Lydia implicitly?
Give me a manipulation plus insight. Wits
Okay.
plus insight, actually. Yeah.
Same. Three successes.
3 successes. Okay. He's shook. You can see that pretty plain on his face. Trevor has never seemed a very duplicitous individual, even in your scant interactions with him, and this doesn't seem to be any different from those interactions that you've had. But he looks a little shook that Liam might have anything to do with Calgary Tower, and you see that he trusts Lydia. That there's like a very implicit, like, I'm just going to call my constable right now and clear this up, obviously, but he's a little shaken at a magical ritual pointing to his haven, and it has to do with Liam. So, with that in mind, he gets on the horn, and you hear the, yeah, no, yeah, no, everything's fine, Lydia. I have a question for you. What do you know about Liam? Yeah, Lupe's sire. No, I know he was Cam. No. Save the fucking rhetoric for another time. This is a serious question. I know. Okay. He's been missing. That much we know. And I have on good authority that it might have something to do with the tower. Yeah, okay. No, I don't. Okay. I should come down. Yeah. No, I'm bringing Lupe in December. We're gonna come and check it out. Yeah. If you think so. Okay. Alright. Be there in like 30. And then he hangs up. She doesn't sound too concerned. He looks to you both. She doesn't sound too concerned about it, but, you know, if there's any evidence, then we should go and check. I think it's time.
Okay. We'll go check. We need to get the coterie together anyway. What better place to meet?
Okay.
Right, I was going to ask about backup.
Okay. And from there, I think we're going to zoom out on Lupe and December and Trevor. It's here that we're actually going to take a step backwards in the evening. We're going to zoom in on December. December, we're at M3. You're hungry.
Yes.
Things have been a little hectic since the events at Elysium. And you've had opportunities to feed on your coven. They're all willing. It's all very consensual. They offer, but what do you do?
I decline. As each member of the coven who offers themselves to December receives a gentle pat on the shoulder, the face, and some words of comfort before sending them away. She's waiting for a better time of night. She has appointments.
Okay. Out of all your coven, most of them take the dissuasion fairly well. They say, okay, we trust you. It's Marcia, the new member, the one very fresh, that hasn't quite been with you as long as the others. She comes up to you. Why? Why aren't you feeding on us? What's the deal?
I already have something set up. And I'll need some more tonight than usual.
Yeah, but we're safe.
I know. Of course, we're safe.
Can I get you to make a manipulation plus subterfuge?
That's the first time December's ever had to roll that. Three successes.
As you lie to Marcia, Marcia looks at you. I left behind a life of shoveling shit. So if you're going to provide it for me, then we can have an entirely different discussion and we don't have to talk about this. But I would rather you just tell me that there's something wrong with our blood, or you're not comfortable with us, or anything like that. I don't know what the problem is, but you can't be hungry, right? Like, you can't go hungry. Like, that's super dangerous.
You're right, it's extremely dangerous. And if things were different, if things were like they were before, I would be appreciating your efforts and pressure. And fine, you're right. You need the truth. You want the truth.
Yeah.
This is wrong. Feeding from you now is wrong. It tastes wrong. Because you'll always say yes. Always. Every single time. And I can't do that again.
Again?
They need to have the option to say no. I appreciate everything you do for me, but that can't be one of them anymore.
Because it's dangerous for us and we can't say no.
That's one of them.
Okay.
Marcia, I've done this before, dear.
Okay.
I've fed on someone who trusted me and couldn't decline. When do you stop? I need you, all of you, for other things. Not for VJ.
If you see her face get kind of like screwed up, she's not sad. She doesn't seem angry. She's just confused. And she looks at you, okay, so And I hope you can chew on this, because we all made this decision, and I know maybe it wasn't whatever guarded path, like it isn't, but why is it okay for us to not be able to say no for some things, but not this? What's the difference? We're ready to kill for you. We're ready to die for you. But you're not going to feed? You're not going to get rid of the hunger? I just don't see the line. I don't see the... It doesn't seem... It just doesn't make sense to me.
Wow. It's more that I don't trust myself. You trust one another, and you trust me.
Yeah.
To maintain that trust, I have to keep a level separation.
Okay.
It's better this way. I promise. I promise.
Marcia believes you because Marcia has to believe you. Does December believe that?
I will say partially. It is something she's clinging to, but it's maybe slipping through her fingers.
Okay. You see Marcia walk out of the room. She seems fairly happy. She's like, okay, I can take that. I can take that. This is okay. We'll handle it from here. And, you know, we won't have to cross this bridge again. And she leaves the room. And you said you were looking for a customer, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Some fortune telling, if available.
Sure. You have a couple of people coming through the shop. Some seem happy enough. They're just not... They don't seem like the type. You're reading the room. You've done this 100 times. And then can I get you to please make a composure and resolve roll, please?
All right. Five successes.
5 successes. Ooh,
Yeah.
you hold it together. You, December. Hey, you've fought. You've went down this road before. You've encountered horrors that the mind shouldn't be able to comprehend. Okay. And then Alexis McLean walks through the door. She stares at you.
December's frozen, staring back. What's her current condition to December's eyes?
She looks gorgeous. Full-figured, long, healthy hair, amazing complexion, incredible sense of fashion, very whimsy goth, covered in tattoos now, like head to toe. She's got her hair in braids and all the way down her back. She's wearing occult accoutrement accessories all across her fingers, a great big pentacle necklace, spacer earrings that have symbols of death and misfortune inside of them. And she has a book underneath her arm, a book that you recognize. It's an old philosophy textbook that she used to preach from. Some Jungian adjacent tome about psychology and the duality of what it is to be a human. You know that it's very likely a false book and it's just hers. She looks at you.
Is this because I didn't return your call?
This is because you have me fucking followed.
He's supposed to be better than that.
Things have changed. You look great.
So do you.
I know. Why don't you return my calls?
Trying to keep a clean break.
A clean break? I was addicted to your blood. You promised me forever. And you want a clean break?
I didn't know what I was getting you into.
You left me like a frat boy after a bad hinge date, you fucking harlot. How dare you? How fucking dare you come back into my life like this? Having me followed? Deacon Hill. Deacon Hill? That's who you're sending after me.
Went after you. I don't.
You had me followed.
I just wanted to know what was going on.
You sent a
I wasn't going
blood-sucking
to.
leech into my house.
I wasn't going to intervene. I wasn't even going to know the information unless it was dangerous in some way to you, to me. I only ever wanted to keep you safe.
You have such a fucking problem with boundaries, December. And you always have. And you keep acting so innocent. You gonna pour more blood into a crucible and burn it for a dark fucking ritual and then tell someone that you love them after and that you care about them? Are you gonna take more away from more people that didn't fucking ask for that life? Are you going to keep living the way that you do and still acting innocent? Drop the fucking ingenue baby girl fucking bullshit. You're a witch. And now so am I. You didn't want me in this life.
What do you mean?
You
What
kicked
do you
me
mean?
out of it, and then I found it anyway.
What?
You give someone a taste of eternity, and you don't think they're going to turn around and keep looking for it? Pull back the veil. You don't get to put that mask back on.
So you did it anyway.
Yeah, I did it anyway. What do you care? You won't even answer my fucking phone calls.
I was trying to protect you. I couldn't protect you and me at the same time, one or the other. What do you want from me?
Who are the newbies?
They're my coven.
Ooh, you dropped right back into it, didn't you? One wasn't enough. Clean break. New start. Never again. Always consent. That's how it works, right? That's how it works, right? No. Ask first. And that makes it okay. Now you got
Yes.
10 little rugrats chasing around for a taste of you. Because one wasn't enough.
They were already here. Things escalated quickly.
Yeah.
Should they die instead? Is that what you prefer? I protect them now because I can. Things have changed from before, And before, I couldn't prevent you from becoming a 200-year-old ghoul. Do you know what they do to them in the pyramid? They just keep them there, waiting with a crumb. I couldn't let you deal with what I had to deal with. Pushing you away was the correct decision, and you fucked it up.
I fucked it up. I fucked it up? Is that the fucking dialogue we're going with? Is that what you've been telling yourself? Is that I fucked it up? You pushed me away. I was sitting hungry in the streets, starving for blood. You know what it feels like to age a year in a day? You know what that feels like? Do you have any idea what the addiction to blood feels like? You ever had your immortality stripped away from you? Do you know what that's like? Do you have any idea what it's like to be scared, alone, and confused? To have eternity dangled in front of your nose by the person you loved and then ripped away and pushed out into the streets? Do you know what that feels like? It feels like fear. It feels like horror. It feels like a fist gripping your spine and not letting go. I found family. I found people that care. And when I wanted to come back and I wanted to share those things with you, when I wanted to share my community, what did I find? I found you kowtowing to some new baron. I find you here dealing with serpents, with blue bloods.
What do you know about who I deal with?
Oh, I've been watching everyone in this city. You all don't know anything. Babes lost in the dark.
And now you're here to what? Hold it over my head?
No, I'm here to tell you to keep your nose out of my fucking business.
So that's how it's gonna be. After all this time, you came back and this is how you want to
You don't want
decline?
me. December, you don't want me. You didn't want me. You didn't want me then. You didn't come looking. You never checked in. The first hint of you that I have heard in the entire time that we have been apart was, I have a stalker now. That's what I've heard from you. So yes, this is how it's going to be. You don't want
It
me.
was different. It was different when I thought you were kind. I didn't expect you to become what you are. I'm sorry.
No, you're not. You're not. You were sorry then, and you're gonna feel sorry now. And then you're gonna find new people. You're gonna move on. You're gonna put them in danger. And you're gonna feel guilty about it. And then you're gonna stay safe because you're the powerful blood witch, December. And then those people are gonna disappear out of your life because either you run scared or you push them away. And then
Fine, yes. That is exactly what's going to happen next. Because every time in my life I have attempted to protect someone, I have attempted to make a permanent connection, I have been pushed away. I have been abandoned. I now call the shots. I was protecting you from this life. You ran into it. Now you deal with the consequences. Sometimes those consequences are having a stalker. Sometimes those consequences are breaking the heart of someone who wanted to see you live a real life and not fall into this. What are you?
I am exactly the thing that you didn't want me to become. And I want you to feel this. I was willing to live so separately. Do you want to know why I was calling you?
Yes.
I wanted to say goodbye. For real, goodbye. I was going to take my people, and we were going to leave this city so that you could live and turn this little domain into whatever paradise you think that you want. I was going to give you what you never gave me, which was a choice to do and become what you want. And now I have Deacon Hill watching me, and there are people that are above me that cannot brook that. And now we stay. And now it's a problem.
Stay to do what?
I guess I shouldn't really make any more mistakes here. I'll be completely transparent with you. Because, again, you never were with me. I'm here to give you an advanced warning. You should run. Because the Sword of Cain is going to war with you. You and everyone else that stays in this city that subscribes to anything other than faith in the name of the first vampire will die in a holy blaze. And they don't care if they lose anymore, as long as they take a few with them.
So all this is happening because I didn't answer the phone? That's what you're telling me?
I'm telling you, your actions have fucking consequences.
You always were a vindictive bitch. I loved you anyway.
Keep telling yourself that. Stay safe. And then she turns around and walks out the door.
December finds Marsha.
Marsha's making popcorn upstairs.
I changed my mind. Help me.
Marsha looks at you. And in this moment, I am going to roll some dice.
Do I get to be persuasive in return?
You don't have to roll anything. She's
Oh, right.
trying to resist. This is just a willpower. She looks at you, and you see heartbreak. You see hurt. You see confusion. You see concern. And then it all just washes away. Yeah, okay. Yeah, for sure. Let's do it. Whatever you need.
In the eyes that she stared into were not December's usual amber, slightly glowing eyes, but completely red, like blood. And she feeds.
I think that's a good place to zoom out. We're now going to move in to Uptown. Move on to Uptown? We're moving on up to the east side. So
To a deluxe apartment this time?
where
Jesus
is
Christ,
that
works.
deluxe apartment?
I can buy one.
There it is.
You know what? I'm trying to think what kind of apartment Modi would have that
Yeah.
could represent 3 full dots of the Haven background. What does he have now that Uptown's moved in?
3 full dots of the Haven background definitely denotes that he's living in a bunker. One of the many legendary bunkers underneath the city of Calgary. The PPCLI, Princess Patricia's First Light Infantry, no bullshit Airborne Division bunkers that are underneath the streets of Calgary proper. He is set up in one of the abandoned one of those. A few kindred over the years have or do live within these bunkers, which is why they have remained anonymous, why they have remained as secrets and legend. And now Modi has found himself in possession of one. And
with Uptown's military background, that makes perfect sense.
Makes perfect sense.
Mm-hmm.
You go inside, it's so fucking slimy. It's real gnarly. Black lights everywhere, velvet posters with like mushrooms on them. And
Hell yeah.
like, you know, there's like infected mushroom posters, and like there's a whole bunch of like old school like acid wave fucking electronica posters that are all over the walls. Everything's velvet and plush. All of the carpets are super thick and shag. He's got leather furniture. There's no windows. There's wall-to-wall RGB lights that are strung across in the corners of each of the room. The lamps that are in the place are all you know, like Philips hues that have like intense black lights and stuff inside of them. He's got I happen to know about Philips hues. There's one in our bedroom. The entirety of it screams elite hacksaws, man. There's a gigantic terminal where he seems to do all of his actual work. One thing that is very different from the rest of it, although aesthetically kept similar, is the gigantic altar that is erected near the back of the actual living space proper. It is a raised dais that has an altar atop it that is covered in different occult accoutrement. We're talking about bird bones. We're talking about sand, crystals, salt, moon water. We're talking about different wands, scepters, pieces of power, tarot cards. We're speaking to incenses, grave earth, etc., etc. Occult items, material components for spell work. Modi is sitting there in his underwear as Uptown is coming in. He's probably one of the few people that unironically wears tighty whities. He is playing a PS5, and he's sitting there with a stack of cash on his side table, as well as a big glass of some sort of dark liquor. And he is screaming bloody murder into a PS5 headset. You hear him speaking things like, "I fucked your mother," "Y'all ain't shit," "Get cucked, kid," "Oh, I'm sorry, I can't hear you from the top of the scoreboard. You're already down at the bottom." You know, absolutely. "I'm at your mama's house. I'm playing in your basement. That's why the Wi-Fi is so bad. My ping sucks because your mom can't afford fucking rent." All this different kind of shit. He's talking the maddest gamer shit on the entire planet.
Okay.
To what you can hear are children.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think in this moment,
Cheeto State
Uptown. Yeah. Uptown is carrying in boxes and boxes of like manila folders.
Yeah.
That are personnel files and things that he normally has up on a giant corkboard.
Yeah.
And it's going to take him lots of trips to bring everything in now that he's decided to move in with Modi instead of live in a storage container.
Yeah, for sure.
And so I think he gets most of it in, and he's got the last box in his hand, and he kind of sets it down, and he's not sure where to put it yet. So it's kind of back close to the altar, away from the shag carpet and the Cheeto dust.
Yep.
And then he kind of like walks up behind Modi, and just taps him on the shoulder. Does he jump out of his skin?
Nope. He's just like, "What's up, bitch? I've heard you the whole time. Say hello to the cat."
Good.
And he like points to a black cat that is like lounging across the back of a piece of leather furniture.
So Uptown doesn't have any dots in animal ken, and he does not know the animalism discipline. He says, "Hi, cat," and I assume it freaks the fuck out.
Cat doesn't freak out. That was one of Lavalley's familiars. Stole it. Took that shit. Took it.
Yeah, all right.
That's my cat now. That is my cat
I lean
now.
down. I lean down and I hold my hand out. Does it sniff me?
It sniffs you, and it's like...
Mm.
But probably because you smell bad and not actually anything to do with the fact that you're canite. It's been clearly, like, acclimatized to Kindred.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
You take a look at the collar.
Yeah.
And it says Fuzz Nuts.
All right. I'm gonna call you Fuzzy then.
I call him Nuts.
Hey. Yeah, that checks out.
Yeah.
That checks out.
Yep.
So, Modi, can I borrow you for a little bit tonight? There's something I want to do.
I can't pause my game, but I guess.
Yeah, there's something I want to do, and there's something I want to show you. Because I think the last time that you and I really talked, it didn't really go the way that I wanted it to. Did it go the way you wanted it to?
No, yeah,
okay.
You're an absolute tyrant. You abuse me and most of the people around you. You think you're a prankster, and what it actually comes out to be is that you have absolutely no fucking control over the fact that you cannot stop digging until it hurts.
Yeah, you might be onto something.
Well, looking at other people is easier than looking at yourself when you hate yourself, right? Haha, wouldn't know anything about that. Let's move. Let's get going. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You know where that, military cemetery is up on the west side?
Dude, just Google Maps it. No, I don't know where the military cemetery is.
I don't own a smartphone, Modi.
No, you own a smart ghoul. Who
Yeah.
would be your friend?
No, I don't.
Insist on
Stop.
owning
Don't
him.
you do that.
That's right. Yeah, you agreed. Pussy lip. Let's fucking go to this stupid fucking cemetery and do whatever dumb shit you want me to do. It's not like I was playing. This is gonna be another fucking lesson for you because we couldn't wait, could we? We couldn't wait. It's had to be tonight. You had to move in all your shit and then we had to go do your thing. No, you couldn't just come and play Battlefield with me. It couldn't be that, could it?
It might remind me of my real life too much.
We could play fucking Astrobot. I don't care. Whatever. Donkey Kong Bonanza. I got the Switch too.
Modi. I'm being polite. Please.
Thank you. I'll take it. I'll take that. I'll absolutely take that. I'm taking back a little bit of my independence here. It feels really good. Just can I just afford you this?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. We're taking my car, bitch. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
He gets up and shuts off the PS5. I bought my own PS5, by the way. Had to. Nobody delivered it. It's whatever.
Listen, man, I spent every last dime I have on a scholarship program at the University of Calgary and put Deacon's name on it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also, I didn't want to... I understand where you're coming from when you say you want $1,000 in a PS5, but I also don't think that it's reasonable to buy your forgiveness, right? Does that feel healthy?
No, I wanted stuff. I wanted your stuff. I wanted money in a PS5. It was definitely like the act of you giving in to like a pretty reasonable ask. Like, okay, so let's put it on the scales of Mott, right? Let's weigh the worth of what we're talking about here real quick.
Sure.
Let's do that. Let's do that really quick. Okay. Modi.
We're in the car driving.
Yeah, we're in the car driving. His hands are off the wheel. He's steering with his knees. He's like, okay, hey Modi, can you, and he has like his hands like this. He's like, can you put yourself in mortal danger for me? Can you commit blood rituals and pry into the private lives of citizens, risking legal repercussions and bodily harm? Yes, Uptown, I care about our cause, and I can't go against what you say. Okay, hey, Uptown, you've done me wrong and are treating me like property. Can I have $1,000 in a PS5? This stays up here. This part stays up here because it doesn't weigh that much. It might come down like, bleh. You know what I'm saying? So
I think okay, hold on. No. I wasn't I want to make it clear. I wasn't asking you to risk your safety.
Oh, we live in vampiric society.
I
Everything
know.
that you ask me to do has an asterisk beside it that has can come with the threat of being murdered at any time because you're considered property in this society.
Yes.
You get to decide the actual, the level of that risk, but like...
That's exactly my problem.
So...
Is that the level of risk that I was comfortable with was stepped on by somebody else.
The level of risk that you were
problem.
comfortable with wasn't your decision to make unless you consider even asking me first, which you didn't. And also, I think the level of risk that you were uncomfortable with was worth $1,000 in a PS5, which I still don't have. I went and got it myself.
Okay, well, I'll ask Deacon for $1,000 then, because I don't have any more money left.
Sell a gun. You have guns. Plural.
Yeah, I have lots.
Yeah, like, sell some guns.
But I use them for stuff.
I use a PS5 every day. Do you use guns every day?
Is what you're using a PS5 for as serious as what I use guns for?
I'm shooting people.
You're shooting virtual people, not real ones.
All right, fucker. All right. Listen, sell a gun, give me a PS5 for $1,000. Could be a stingy fuck. You could wrap it in all the philosophy that you want. You can bacon wrap this fucking turd and make me eat it, but fucking give me the goddamn money in the PS5.
My God.
Or, hey, my threat that comes along with this is that I'm not going to shut the fuck up about it until you do.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm sighing like that.
Tremendous.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Fucking, why can't I be like Lupe's ghoul?
Which one?
I don't know, one of the ones that gets fucked and sucked and paid well? What do you mean?
Do you want to do those things to me?
No, I want your money. And you have no money. Dude, this is a raw deal for me, man. Lavali paid me.
He paid you money? All right.
Yeah, I had a...
All right,
dude,
I guess I
had
have to get some money back.
You know what I'm paying rent with right now? You know what I'm paying rent with right now? I'm catfishing dudes on Hinge.
All right,
I send
I'll make some more money
people's
back.
Feet pics to make my fucking bankroll.
First of all, that's ingenious and I'm proud of you. Second of all, I don't think that it's reasonable for me to let you sit in that. So I'm going to make some changes, all right?
Yeah, my life sucks and it's your fault.
Well, I'm trying to make it suck less, I promise.
Dude,
even
I
when
hope
it
you feel
doesn't
so
sound like
guilty.
it.
Hey,
I don't.
Okay, well, fuck you. Let's put it, and he's still driving with his knees. He's looking at you.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, listen, let's predicate all of this on the fact that you're dope. I like you, and I do care about our cause. Like, I wouldn't be doing any of this if not. I'd go and fucking, drive into a fucking Meridian or some shit to get out of this life. But I need money, and I need stuff, and, I need to live a life. You know what I mean?
Okay, well, in the meantime, I think I got something you're going to like, though.
Okay.
And he takes out his phone that actually has a half-decent camera, I would imagine. He looked for something with that. And he texts the picture of that document he found in Elysium to Modi's phone so that he can see it on his nice screen.
He's like, fucking...
He's like,
Latin?
Yeah. I guess.
Why?
I found this in Elysium, in a secret room that the Keeper had.
All right.
Oh, also, did you hear about the whole thing at Elysium? Did I tell you that? Grafton went fully off the deep end and shot the whole place up.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's
An army
heavy.
of ghouls
That's heavy.
stormed in.
Okay.
And also, you want to know why she did that? because I've been in her brain since the first time we met. I fully drove her off the deep end. She fucking crashed out and shot up Elysium.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are the...
I didn't mean to make her shoot up Elysium. That was all her. The only thing that I was trying to do to her was to make her rebel against the strictures of the Ivory Tower. I planted a little seed of rebellion, and all she had to do was give into it, and it would have gone away. And then she just didn't for like several weeks, and then fully crashed out. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's...
Also, she's infected by whatever that bullshit is, so I feel a lot less bad about it.
So above my pay grade.
Yeah.
Which is $0 still. So let's...
I heard you the first fucking 4 times. I'm working on it.
Glad. You weren't until I said it the 4th time.
Yeah, well, I don't do stuff until people ask me several times. It comes with the neurodivergence, right? Is that the term?
No?
No?
No, you're just a bitch.
I'm too
and then
old
he
for
pulls
this.
in, he like pulls into the military cemetery.
Yeah.
And parks the vehicle. What are we doing here?
Well, we can't get in after dark, so we're gonna have to sneak in, but I'm visiting a friend. Come on. And then Uptown hops out of the car. He looks around, makes sure that nobody's watching, and he does get a little hungrier, but...
What are you doing?
For the very first time, I am using Obfuscate 5, Cloak the Gathering. And Modi feels... It's almost like a blanket wrapping around his shoulder, and Uptown just looks at him and goes... He motions to him, come on.
He like... Modi looks at you, and then he holds his hands up like this. And he starts doing like the creep along like this.
Yes.
He's like,
yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what are we doing?
I would also like to remind you, Aaron, Uptown has gained a new flaw.
Right, yes.
And that is twice cursed.
Yeah.
So not only does he have the standard Malkavian Bane, he has the alternate one as well, where using discipline powers makes mortals feel
ick,
uncomfortable.
Yes, understood.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think Modi's been around Kindred long enough to understand that the Heidi is now on him as well.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
He starts creeping along behind you like a little weirdo. Can't help himself. He's like, yeah, sneaking. And he like makes those noises and he says those things, tongue out and everything. And he follows behind you. He's like, no, seriously though, dude, man, like, what are we doing here? Who's your friend?
Her name was Rachel. Do you remember?
Yeah, I was there when she was shot.
Yeah.
This is why I don't close the door, by the way. I got a cat trying to break in. 100%. Anyway, yeah, no, for sure. I remember her. She passed, hey?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I haven't... Well, everything's been so fucking crazy that I haven't had time to come out here. And, you know, do what people are supposed to do when somebody that they're fond of passes. And Uptown would have strapped something to his back upon leaving the vehicle. And when they get to the headstone marker, he'll take it out, and it's one of those folding lawn chairs, but it's like a 2-seater. And it's very clearly brand new. and he sets it down, and then he takes a bottle out of his jacket. And he spins the top off. Well, actually,
Bottle of
no, he
what?
pulls the cork out. Scotch, old stuff. One he's
Okay.
probably had sitting around for a while.
Okay.
Bottle's probably only half empty. And then he kind of looks at it, stands up next to the headstone, tap, tap twice on the top, and he pours some out. Takes a swig himself, and then he offers the bottle to Modi.
Modi takes it.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
No, I party. And he takes a big long draw on the bottle, like a shockingly long pull. He's like, yuck.
Good stuff, eh?
No, that tastes like bog water.
Well,
Yeah.
I will never forget the time in Basic when Rachel and I first met, that we got off for a weekend, and we got
Like
poop your pants drunk on this stuff.
poop your pants drunk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Been there.
No, it was
Yeah.
bad. Yeah. I never expected to end up in a place where her and I were working together again, because, you know, after Basic, I was in the intelligence branch, and she was in the army. She had gotten married to some guy that she met, and I think it was around probably 90, 91. He
was born.
He unfortunately stepped on a landmine. And then Rachel here was lost. And we never really kept in touch, but she'd moved back to Calgary, where she was from.
Okay.
And I ran into her on the street. And she was a fucking mess, drowning in the bottom of a bottle, and he holds it up. And, yeah, I guess I just appeared right in front of her. It scared the living fucking shit out of her. I'll never forget the sound she made. And I know that if she's around here watching, she's both laughing and cursing my name.
That's how most people react to you.
Yeah, I'm pretty used to it at this point.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
both of us were soldiers. And she'd lost her will to fight. And I couldn't stand seeing her like that.
Okay.
And there, I think you and I, as, you know, Ghoul and Kindred,
You could just say friends.
friends, yeah. Listen, man, I spent a lot of my life not having the luxury of friends. I'm trying to work through this with you, all right?
Language matters.
I know.
I think if we take away, I know that there's like a certain dynamic to like us and how this all works. Like I understand that, but like I think if we start calling it and treating it like something bigger than that, then we can, you know, maybe at least try more to conquer it. I don't like the term ghoul.
Really?
Yeah, because it's like gross. You could just call me like Modi. Like familiar would be pretty cool. Like that sounds better. Or like homie.
All right.
Blood homie. If like you want to put like a little like metaphysical on it, like
Yeah, maybe not in public.
like big dog. Call me like big dog.
I can work with Big Dog.
Okay,
No.
I prefer it.
No, the only reason that I'm saying all of this is because her and I, understood each other in terms of the things in our lives that we went through and how we operated, and it was seamless, easy. We just got each other. And then I think when you and I became friends, I made a lot of assumptions about how big dogs. Yeah. I made a lot of assumptions about how the relationship was going to work based on the experience I already had. You know what I mean?
I'm probably a lot smarter than her.
Yeah, but she would have whooped your ass 6 ways to Sunday.
It's super not an exclusive thing.
Yeah.
Do you two fuck? Was it like that?
No.
Like, were you two
No,
like this?
No.
Or was it like a work thing?
No, I'm still weird about.
I've noticed.
I'm still weird about my ex. Remember?
Your ex?
Yeah, dude.
Your dead wife?
Well, she's not quite dead yet, but yes.
Oh, I thought your wife was super dead.
Oh, everyone else thinks she is, and I'm gonna keep it that way.
Okay, dead wife.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Good
lord.
Yeah. I haven't said this out loud ever to anyone in this entire life, but if we're friends, I can tell you, right?
Big dogs, yeah.
She married my brother after I died.
Can I be candid?
Yeah.
Are you gonna be mad at me if I talk shit on your not dead wife?
That depends what you say.
That bitch.
See, that was my initial reaction too.
Yeah.
And then I asked myself, how do I do anything about this?
Reveal to her your sinister undead nature and draw her into a life of undeath and eternal powers and crazy, wild, super nutso vampire sex.
Kindred existence is politics and war, Modi.
I'm not
bringing someone I love into it and making it 10 times worse.
We can agree to disagree. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
No, like, here's the thing, Modi. What her and I had was the only thing that keeps me going now. And to bring her into this would be to bastardize that. You know what I mean?
On the other side, super hot vampire.
Well, and
girlfriend.
by the time I kind of became lucid again after I was embraced and killed my sire, yeah, dude.
That's heavy, man.
So yeah, you want to know the whole story? All right. So he was one of my commanding officers in the intelligence branch. He was a cami fuck. Oh, hold on. How long have you worked? Yeah, how long have you worked for? How long did you work for?
Christian?
Christian, yeah.
5 years.
5 years. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you ever hear the name Mark Morrigan?
Yeah. Yeah, I did. I remember the day he died.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. They found his ass on a roof, just not well.
Guess who?
Yeah, all right. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Not only did he kill my father-in-law on the night of my wedding social and make it look like an accident, he demontated me over the course of months to start speaking another woman's name in my sleep.
Yeah.
And then she left me.
Okay.
And then he shovel-headed me to make it look like an accident because he didn't have the right to embrace.
Like he hit you in the head with a shovel?
A literal shovel.
Like a literal shovel?
A literal shovel. Left me outside of fucking 7-Eleven, downtown Calgary.
I like 7-Eleven.
I know, me too.
Yeah.
I felt so bad about killing the person who was working there when I woke up fucking ravenously hungry.
I've met some 7-Eleven employees. There's a coin flip that they deserved it.
I'd been going to this one for a while anyways because I lived fairly
they
close
good?
by. They were good. They were a good one.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
get it.
like it was fucking awful.
Yeah, but some of them don't take the tags down after like the sales ended, and you're supposed to be able to have the standard code of practice where you can still get the sale price if they didn't take the sale down, and they're real dickheads about it. If you're like, hey, so the tag is still up, and then the fucking it's like, hey, can I still get this for the sale price? And they're like, no, I'm not going to do that. I could get in trouble. And I'm like, you won't. It's literally the law. And they get up your ass about it, and you're like, no, literally, like it's here on your till, like it says standard code of practice when it comes to like, and its purchases under $10. And they said the fucking they're like, well, I don't care
Modi.
what it says. I need my
Modi.
dude. Fruit punch,
that
zero sugar
justify-
rock stars. They don't grow on
Does that
trees. That's all I'm saying.
Does that justify being eaten by a horrific undead monster?
Maybe.
All right, I think you and I we can agree to disagree then.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no.
Okay.
So I killed that guy. I killed
Yeah.
that guy. Fucking
Yeah, you
dead.
killed that guy. Killed him dead.
Yeah.
Why'd you bring me here?
Because that anyway, back to what I was saying about
Yeah.
the whole I assumed how this relationship was supposed to work because Rachel was the only ghoul I ever had before you.
Okay.
She was the only one who really felt like the relationship would work well, you know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah, for sure.
And I want to apologize to you. I'm sorry. I assumed that we were on the same page about that sort of thing, and we weren't.
Motherfucker, what did I say like fucking 30 minutes ago, man? God, you get up your own ass with this philosophical, introspective, self-loathing fucking bullshit. You want to stay human? Fucking listen to humans. I told you what I wanted as forgiveness, and you fucking laughed at me. You fucking
didn't-
laughed at me. I still,
Bringing
I
you here-
forgave you, Uptown. I forgave you, man. I don't need to know about your ex-ghoul and your fucking history. I don't need to. I care about you as a person. I
Modi.
don't need a
Modi.
lesson. Man.
Modi, bringing you here wasn't an apology. It's context for who I am.
I'm a little drunk. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, okay. I get it. I get
Listen, man, I think if you and I are going to work together well,
Yeah.
it's important that we understand each other.
Yeah.
And it's also important that me getting pissed at December wasn't anything. I wasn't trying to be a tyrant. I wasn't trying to be anything other than a soldier who's watched too many comrades bite it. You know what I mean?
Can I make a suggestion?
I'm open to it.
Next time you feel bad about being bad, we don't have to drink scotch in a cold fucking... Your life isn't a noir film, Uptown. Why don't
It'd be
we
a
like...
lot cooler. It'd be a lot cooler if it was.
I know, but like we can... Okay, save that shit for everyone else. Let them enjoy the man of mystery that you fucking pretend to be. You and me, you want to say sorry? Let's shoot the shit over cheese fries and a couple beer.
I will make you a deal, Modi. I will shoot the shit with you over cheese fries and a beer if you let me teach you about the things that I do.
Yeah.
You're a spell slinging tech nerd and I'm an old soldier.
Yeah.
Why don't we teach each other some stuff?
Fucking teach you how to get some pussy. Fucking do that.
I don't
Fucking
want
lonely ass.
I don't want to get laid, man. I can't even do that anymore.
Yeah, you can.
It's not the same.
Sounds like a you problem, but all right.
Also, the X thing, the whole caught up on the X thing. Yeah, man, I'm fucked up, okay? I know. I'm self-aware and have been caught in a spiral since I died. It's not going to change overnight.
Have you gone to therapy?
I'm a 70-year-old white man. No.
Yeah, that tracks.
I haven't gone to therapy.
Nope, super tracks. Super fucking tracks. Yeah.
Like,
okay, well, all I'm saying is, okay, here's my... As we close this out, as we close this out, and we get back in this car, because I'm fucking freezing, man.
Yeah.
Your suggestion to me is to learn the way that you do things. And let you teach me the more serious, severe side of what it is to be in this society, right? Is that what I'm hearing? Okay, we'll cut through the bullshit.
That's about the gist of it, yeah.
I understand that, and I could respect that, because I respect you, even though I don't always show it.
Mm-hmm.
I suggest you go to therapy and get some pussy. That's what I suggest. And I suggest you give me $1,000 in a PS5. Those are the three things that I suggest.
You want to know the...
Yeah.
I'm going to start with $1,000 in a PS5, because that feels achievable right now.
Lupe runs a brothel, man. Just saying.
I don't...
Just saying. If you go and you spend the night in a beautiful person's arms and you don't feel at least a little bit better, then double time on the therapy. Or your
I'm
ace,
start with...
which also leads back to discovering yourself in therapy.
What the fuck is ace?
It's asexuality. It's like where you don't feel... There's a spectrum of... We can get into that, but like it's a spectrum of desires for like sexual intimacy. But like, yeah, we can get to that a different day.
I've done a lot of work after I joined the Anarch movement, because everybody was like, you're a fucking boomer and you need to like learn some shit. So I've done quite a bit of work about that sort of thing. Like, I understand people who like change genders or are attracted to the same sex. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's cool. Everybody, absolutely. I'm on board with that. I'd never heard the term ace before, so, all right. Let me sit with that.
Yeah, we'll fucking teach Granddad about he/him lesbians one of these days. We'll get to that.
What the fuck are you talking about?
We'll get there. We'll get you woke, old man.
And I'm going to teach you about military level risk assessment. How's that?
Sounds like it's going to be equally fucking difficult.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Cheese, fries, and beer?
Cheese, fries, and beer.
Okay.
We're going to zoom out.
Give me a minute. Give me 1 minute, and I'm going to say goodbye to Rachel.
Okay. Do you want to actually say something, or are we going to zoom out here?
I don't think so. I think he just sits in silence and toasts and talks about the good old days. And that's it.
Okay. I think we are actually going to hit our break at this point, and then we are going to come back. We're going to take a real quick break this time. We've been running a little long on these scenes. That's my bad. We got really into the weeds with some of these, but we'll be back in 10 minutes. Y'all drink your water. Take a second. Fucking tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your sister, tell your brother, tell your mail delivery person, tell your trash collector that we're live, and tell your dog that I love them. We'll see you in 10. Bye-bye. Hi, everyone. We're back. That was a wild first half. I understand. We got into the weeds a little bit with a couple of things, and I don't feel bad about it. I got into the weeds a little bit with a couple of things.
There you go.
We were talking about 7-Eleven employees and PS5s. It's what happens when you have a mortal on the team who's like not.
It's also what happens when you have a Malkavian in your coterie.
True. Maybe it's a little bit of Uptown's clan bane bleeding through into Modi. Just a little bit of seasoning.
Rub the blood.
Yeah,
we got Jay and Silent Bob. That duo just fucking
ridiculous. Not Jay and Silent Bob. So we're gonna return back. We're getting into the lab. We're back in the lab again. We're in the Bat Cave. We're gonna zoom in on Deacon.
It's the Hill Sanctorum. Thank you very much. Yes.
So we find you within your office, truly. The multitude of monitors, the plush armchair, the laptop in front of you, the dossiers upon the desk, the usual accompaniments to Deacon being lost in the throes of multiple, not just singular, multiple investigations. And like that, we're going to ask, who is specifically on the agenda this evening? Who is being investigated?
Well, you would think it would be the Archon, but we just had stuff with her. I'm more concerned about the Syndicate. I need to know more about them because they apparently know all about us.
Okay.
And more specifically than I have been with any other investigation, I want to keep this one. I don't want there to be a trail. So everything that I'm doing, I am not. I'm cross-referencing known records I'm cross-referencing public records, things that anyone can get with my own personal records that I have on my personal computer, as well as what my influence within the world of law has allowed to be given to me in the form of actual physical dossiers. So I'm not having anyone hack into anything like that. It is all things that could just be accessed on the web or a physical document.
Okay. So I understand that that is your intention. In doing that, I think what I'll ask for is an intelligence plus technology. If you are truly attempting to scrub away every trace of yourself, you live in a digital world.
Yeah. Could I have Z assist me in this?
Of course.
Seeing as she has actual dots in technology, I was going to add dots to this, but before we started, and I didn't do it.
That's very funny. Z, you outsource some of the labor of scrubbing your digital trail to Z. Z commits to this with the same fervor and professionalism that she commits to any task that you put her to, and you are able to add an additional 2 dice to this roll.
Okay. And how much time has passed between now and Elysium? Have I had time to slake any of my hunger?
You can make a feeding check, yeah, for sure.
Is that just my hunting preference?
It would be your hunting pool, yeah.
Let me see what that is, because I can't remember off the top of my head.
Not every time do we have a nice little tidy role play scene to attach to a feeding.
I didn't want that because how I prefer it requires it.
Yeah.
It's almost like I did that on purpose. Oh my god, this one. Hold on. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm making this longer.
You're all good.
What's the fucking pool for a goddamn extortionist?
It is charisma and intimidate.
Oh, thank you.
If it isn't charisma, it might be manipulation, but I'm fairly certain.
So that'll be. Does that include hunger dice or just the flat out?
It absolutely includes hunger dice.
Extortionist
so that's
is manipulation and intimidation.
Ah, manipulation. I knew it was one of the two, yeah.
All right, so that's... You know what? So that's just a reverse of that. That's going to be 3 hunger die. And... Oh, no, it's half and half. That's a pool of 6. Wait, no, it's not. That's not how math works. I'm still... Jesus Christ, Daryl. Get together.
We'll get there, man. It's all good.
In my head, I switched it back to charisma because that's what I wanted it to be.
I got you.
Manipulation is 2, intimidation is 3. So it's still 5 die. Can I burn a willpower on this?
Of course you can.
Yeah, because that was a whopping 1 success. That's 2 successes. It's better than the 1, honestly.
Okay. You have successfully hunted in the downtime, and you can slake 2 hunger.
Okay. That was all just for me to roll. Intelligence plus technology, correct?
Intelligence and technology, yes.
With a 2 dice advantage.
From Z, yeah.
From Z. And then I'm going to rouse the blood to get to possibly go back to where I was. I get hungrier, but hey, that's why we hunt beforehand, to add another 2 die.
Gotcha.
Ooh. I'm going to have to burn a willpower just to see if I can get it. Because
Yikes.
I have a set. I have 3 onks with stars, so I already have a crit.
Okay.
So I've got a total of 7. So I'm going to burn a willpower just to roll another 3 and see if I can get another crit.
Okay.
Holy. Bitch, my name is Deacon Hill. Yes. That's 11 successes.
You are fairly certain that through meticulous scraping of your digital history, your footprint, as well as a healthy assistance from Z, that your trail is clean. Now, since you are looking into the syndicate, I am going to ask a very unfortunate roll from you.
Yes.
Can I get an intelligence plus occult?
It's not that unfortunate. I've at least got 1 dot. More so than technology. That's gonna... It's important. Do I have to roll another rouse to get to
It lasts
another
the
2
scene.
dice? It lasts the scene, so I just had the 2. Copy
You
that.
have to make a rouse check for every roll you make if you want the bonus dice.
Do you?
Is how that
Oh,
works.
right.
Yeah.
Okay. But you do get 2 dice, though.
Yes.
Even
that's
if you're,
exactly it.
Yeah.
Right back where I was.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
But it's important.
Everybody's rolling incredibly important rolls this evening. There's a lot of gravity behind the dice tonight. We've definitely set the tone for future chapters with at least Lupe and December scenes.
I'm going to burn another willpower to re-roll the last 2 black dice I have for that. Because that was a 5 dice. That would have been a 5 dice pool plus. I did not roll enough dice. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I did. Never mind. That's how math works. Jesus. It's 1 more success. For a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 successes.
You have put every bit of investigative prowess that you have into this avenue. You call on contacts, you search the dark web, you're scouring places that you don't usually scour. You've looked into ancient books, you look for references to events that have happened during Victorian era instances of great technological leaps. You're looking for shadowy organizations that control the world. You're looking into things like the New World Order, like Anunnaki. You're looking into things like some of the like some of the more racist, problematic, crazy things like Hyperborea, or like the Inner Earth, or like some of the more ridiculous things of the world. Like the Deacon Hill doesn't really leave stones unturned, even if they are points of contention and discomfort. And the Syndicate is such an innocuous name. It's the name of a trucking company. It's the name of a crime organization out of Duluth. It's used in different orgs throughout the world, and very rarely do those things and the investigations into such lead to anything of consequence. You're near ready to give up, completely at wit's end, and you stop looking outward and you start looking inward. You start looking for things that are not labeled as such. The Syndicate, you're not looking for gigantic shadowy organizations. You're looking into the money, the thing that you really do know best. And you see 2 pieces of evidence that there is a financial organization within Calgary, Alberta, that have something behind them other than banal, mundane financial clout. The Oil and Gas Corporation, Crude Tech, had a sudden injection of $8.9 billion from a single donor. That donor was a slush fund out of the United States. Some loser like Martin Shkreli or other equally unsavory hedge fund managers could have made that sort of donation. But you follow that trail and you realize the money came from nowhere. Money coming from nowhere is a problem. Usually, it means fraud on a massive scale. In this instance, you see criminal investigations that stop themselves before they start. You see a plethora of environmental organizations turn their nose away. You see the disappearing of executives of crude tech being replaced by individuals in the tech sector. A veritable tech bro army coming to bear and to run this organization. The second piece of evidence that you see is from the exact same company, Crude Tech. How did their profits go up by 230%? In 6 months. You see some news reports about orphan well management, reclamation of brown sites. You see a lot of good press. But they left a trail. These things don't exist. Crude Tech's a shell. They don't produce anything. They don't hold anything. But you see where their money's going. It's being pushed. Residential buyouts. Large donations to government officials. Gigantic lobbying campaigns. And wouldn't you know it, Crude Tech owns a little piece of residential property. That sweet little Goldilocks crescent. Right where any is caged.
During the course of this, Z has been by Deacon's side this entire time, from the assistance in helping him scrub any of the fact that someone was looking into this, all the way through to just wanting her to see his process of how he investigates things. So Z is the only person that knows where Deacon's Haven is. And by person, I mean person, kindred, whatever being. Unless someone has followed him, she is the only person that has ever been here besides Deacon and the people that customize it, whose memories he erased. So she has been allowed into his personal office. And so while she's there, he goes, Z, I need you to write this down. Crude Tech.
She pulls out a notepad.
It does not actually exist. It's a guise. It's a fugazi. It's a fugazi. Because somehow their profits went up 230% in 6 months. And won't you look at that? They own the exact property that I had you pick me up from.
Huh.
And all of their money apparently comes from nothing.
I mean,
Absolute
money's a construct
zero.
anyway, but that doesn't make sense to me.
I think in this context, because I had to dive into things I don't normally do, I had to go into, and this is a mental note I want you to keep, I had to go into what I call December territory.
December
for this
territory.
That's a mental note. Don't write her name down.
Oh, gotcha.
She does magic.
Okay.
I think this is magic bullshit. That's the only way something can come from nothing. Either magic bullshit, or for some fuck ass reason, they can just make money appear.
Fuck ass reason, make money appear. Okay, I got you. So, here's my theory. I've seen something very, very close to this. Down in Panama, Pentex enjoys a certain control over the canal. They can have ships come through. And if this is anything like that, there are ghost ships that come through. They don't exist. But apparently the goods get to port. I don't know what's in those ships, but they get to go to port. There's something on them. Their manifests are clean, and no one can prove it otherwise. Never been able to catch them in the act. It's all legal. It's all above board. But I'll bet fucking dollars to donuts there's something nasty in those containers. And I bet there's something nasty in these accounts. You're muted.
When someone refers to themselves as the syndicate and refers to themselves as an agent, and yet I can find no trace of anything, they're either so deeply embedded that it's impossible to find them,
Yeah.
or they're the reason that the shit probably is impossible. Yeah, God, it's a fucking Ouroboros.
So what do you want to do about it?
We'll keep track as long as they don't fuck with our shit. And I think as long as we don't fuck with their shit, which unfortunately we might have to fuck with their shit.
Okay.
We'll keep track of it. But we have at least one agent's name. And from what I could tell, from when I was listening inside the car, they actually... and he groans, he goes, they think Lupe works for them.
They what?
Lupe's hot.
Yep.
And apparently that affords so much.
Yeah, but
I get
Lupe's
it.
like
You gotta-
supernatural hot.
Yeah, I get it. You got a crush. Calm it down.
It's just an observation. Like,
Yeah, you get that weird look that I see a lot of people that want to fuck Lupe have.
I don't want to fuck Lupe. I don't.
You get a raise.
Thanks.
You're genuinely like one person that's ever said that sentence out loud. Actually, one of two. I'm the other one.
Lupe's great. Don't get me wrong. Like, very effective at what she does. Clearly, it's just I need a little more. Like, I don't even know her.
Well, that's good, because we're probably going to have to, if we want to learn more, maybe we can put her undercover. This seems like the type of shit she'd like to get into.
Okay.
Because they knew me.
Yeah.
That's beginning to become a fucking problem.
What's your deal with the syndicate? What happened?
They knew what I was, and they know who
A drug dealer?
I care about. I was never a drug dealer.
Weren't you a drug dealer? And you were shipping cocaine in New York.
No.
Isn't that what you were doing?
No.
No. Were you moving money?
I
What'd you do there?
I found people who took things.
Oh, you were a leg breaker in New York. I thought you were a transporter.
That's what my dad did.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all right.
Until he didn't.
Okay. No, for sure. It's not. That's just a personal want to know. But okay. No, I get it.
I didn't break anybody's legs. I found stuff, and majority of the time, that's all I had to do.
Oh, Deacon, I've killed people. You're so fine.
By majority of the time, I mean there was one time, and it was the last time before I went legit.
How do I have better morals or worse morals than you?
You know, I find that a lot of people are always shocked that I'm genuinely trying to be a good person.
No, I get it. You just give off like the murderous tyrant vibes. It's not like a. If you're not, great. Let people think that. Like, it's great. But, like, you know, it's just, you're Deacon Hill. People kind of, these days, people assume the worst about powerful men with money. I can't blame them.
Neither do I, but that's another story.
That's super another story. Okay, back to the syndicate. All right, so they know things that they're not supposed to. I don't need to know the details of that. But what I do want to know is how I can help. You said stakeout. So are we going to, do we have to go to that little cul-de-sac?
We'll eventually have to go back.
Yeah, we're going back, right? Okay.
Yeah, we kind of gotta, but this is something with the loop. Oh my god, Lupe in on.
Yeah, okay.
Because they think she's one of them.
Lupe de Lupe. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Well, if they think she's one of them, that's great. We can leverage that, and yeah, I guess we just sort of go from there. You ready for that?
I find that in this second life I have, everything I think I'm ready for, I'm either going to have to get ready or I'm going to meet the sun anyway. So this is why I'm extending to you a level of openness that I have not extended to a lot of folks. And usually my reaction is simply, I'm Deacon fucking Hill.
Which is fucking totally valid. I got into an altercation yesterday
with
a couple of losers at a bar. I kind of wanted to test drive this new
this is the first time he fully turns away from the LED screen.
Yeah.
When she starts talking about this.
I took a punch from like a real big meathead. And didn't feel it.
And where are they?
No, they're fine. I'm not. I haven't. I haven't gone off the deep end. I'm still a cop, kind of. But I got stabbed, and the wound kind of just closed.
I know what I've been told.
Yeah.
About, I don't like the term ghoul, It's very Bram Stoker.
Yeah. Big dog?
I'm not you're not fucking Renfield. No, you're. If I'm Batman, you're Robin.
I could be Robin. I
You're my
prefer
right hand.
Nightwing.
How about you're my right hand? How about that?
Red Hood? No, he's bad.
I said right hand.
Yeah. I said Red Hood.
Or actually, you know what? You want to be Red Hood?
I don't want to be Red Hood. I don't want to be. I'd be more like Nightwing because he's got the ass.
Nightwing? We're not going to go there.
I'm just saying, like, you can't deny it. The comic book artists draw that man caked.
Deacon and Daryl, are not going to go there because I know what I said she looked like.
Yeah. Okay. Regardless, yeah, I can be.
Exactly.
I'd love to be. I'd love to be the Robin to your Batman. Yeah, I'm in. I like that. I like that dynamic. There's respect there. There's a dynamic. There's training. It's good. It's healthy.
Yes, they were partners. They were. Most people call them sidekicks, but Robin was the partner. And
except Todd, he got done dirty. But you don't have a Joker.
Actually,
you got a Joker?
There's a guy named Clarence. Okay.
Clarence?
I call him Cupcake.
Your Joker's a guy named Clarence?
I also have an entire biker gang that's after me.
Yeah, and the Joker has the Joker gang. That's Joker,
yeah,
biker, gang, Joker, Clarence.
Clarence at the time was the Sergeant at Arms. I don't know what the fuck he is now, but
he's probably painting his face and laughing real weird.
I mean, it's Clarence. Who knows?
It's Clarence, yeah.
Also, you don't just you're in my haven. You've seen some of the stuff in here. You don't have to keep going with the motif. Yes, I'm a fan.
You have bat suits, Deacon.
Yeah, I paid $3 million for a fucking theater that looks like the Batcave. I know what I got.
You know what you got. I know what you got. Your secret's safe with me. It would ruin you to the group.
At one point,
yeah,
that would have made me very angry. But honestly,
I'm not. No, I mean it. Your secret is actually safe with me. This is a respect thing. Like, people like what they like, but those fuckers, those fucking clowns that you hang out with, would absolutely eat you alive and never let that go. You know this. Uptown
until they needed something, and then I have to come around.
Yeah, then mysteriously they're super nice to you. Yeah, I get it.
Texas is always a dick to me, but that's our dynamic. We're dicks to each other, and he's cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, hold on. I'll have to buy tickets to a fucking AEW show real quick.
An AEW show? Yeah. All right. Cool.
Yeah. You want to go?
Yes.
All right. I'll get a box. Anyway, but back to. Yes. Yeah. And by the way, I have my own custom suit. I will get you one if you want.
Yeah, but Robin wears leotards. You want to see me in a leotard?
Let's not go down.
Don't answer it. Don't answer it.
That's not down.
Don't make it weird.
You made it weird. Why does everyone say I'm making it weird? Anyway,
make it weird. Let's worry about the syndicate.
Honestly, the syndicate thing affects the entire group.
Everybody.
So this will be a planning session.
Okay.
So I think what I'm going to have you focus on for now.
Yeah.
I just purchased some new stuff for us to have a more sequestered meeting space.
Okay.
I want you to look in on that.
Okay.
When the time comes, we'll meet up there.
Yeah, we can do that.
That way,
hit me with the address.
It's more GPS coordinates than it is address, but
okay.
I'll write it down for you.
It's not a motel, is it?
No, think more industrial, and no one would look at it. It's a fucking container yard.
Oh, okay, that's fine. All right, give me the address. I'm gonna go. I spent enough time in the Batcave. This has been dope, but I got work to do.
Don't act. Okay, so first of all, don't act like my house isn't the shit. There's a bowling alley in here.
No, it's great. I have to go and keep looking into this Alexis McLean lady.
All right. Well, actually, no, I don't. Daryl doesn't. Deacon doesn't.
You ain't no shit.
Deacon doesn't know that.
Yeah.
All right. Just the information I've gotten.
Yeah.
Don't be seen. And if you feel even an inkling
Yeah.
that someone sees you and you need to go, go.
Okay.
In fact, don't get out of the car. Watch from a distance.
Okay. I can do that.
Promise me.
Yeah, I promise you. Like, why would I not? You have people that don't listen to you. I understand that, and I'm sorry I went in one time without your permission. But we got a pretty good dynamic now. I was saving a life.
Nobody ever fucking listens to me. It usually takes me 3 times to tell them because been true.
I don't know what that means.
That's another learning session. Maybe you'll figure that out when we have our group meeting.
Is that like your club? Clan?
Kindred have clans. Yes.
I don't like being part of a clan. That feels gross.
I mean, depending on who you ask, you are just the help. That's why I don't really subscribe
also
to
feels
any of
bad.
that shit.
We'll put a pin in this one.
This is why I don't even like the term ghoul.
Who's your mom again?
We're not going to call her that.
Okay, what do we call her?
Sire.
Sire? Okay. Who's your sire?
Her name is Jasmine.
Jasmine.
Chen.
Okay.
You met her right hand.
Yeah, I met Han. He's the shit.
Well, yeah, he's a fucking... Well, if you ever met a fucking criminal on the run, yeah.
Yeah, no, he's great. He was absolutely... We shot the shit about martial arts. We were shooting the shit about the criminal organizations in China. It was nuts. He's a knowledgeable guy. And I got a vibe that he could fucking kill me. And I'm hard to kill. So...
Yeah, he was hard to kill before he tasted Kindred Vitae. In fact, I'm pretty sure he could kill quite a few Kindred with his bare hands.
Yeah, he's built like fucking Dwayne Johnson.
He's bigger than Dwayne Johnson. He's built more like he's like Dwayne Johnson and The Big Show had a baby.
Who's the big guy from Reacher? It's like that.
The actual actor, Alan Richardson?
Yeah.
Or the dude that plays the guy that's bigger than Reacher?
No, I don't know. Somewhere in between there. Anyway, we're rambling. I'm out of here. I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Z leaves. Do we feel comfortable zooming out from there?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Everyone is having nice little conversations with their exes, connecting with some horrid people, having some heart-to-hearts with their ghouls. Texas, where do we find you?
Texas is at the apartment with Longtooth. There, he's sitting there. He's got like he's not too behind in technology. He's sitting there with the laptop. He's got the USB plugged into it, and he's smoking the biggest cigar you've ever seen. It's just a plume of smoke as he's looking at what Longtooth gave him.
Longtooth is sitting in a recliner He's got his belly out. He's itching it. He's got a slice of pizza in the other hand. He's wearing a pair of boxers. He's shirtless. He's just like itching his belly, watching the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
Hey, listen, if you're gonna do that, like, at least wear a shirt. Honestly, like, I like to keep it clean, and it's starting to smell around here.
It's because of the lesions. It's because of the lesions that I have. They smell.
You gotta do something about that. It's terrible.
I can't. I'm literally cursed. I actually am cursed. Like, that's how it works.
It kind of. Hey, I'm really regretting this agreement between you and I.
Well, okay. Well, listen, I'll like Febreze.
Something.
I'll do
Anything,
something.
please.
I'll hire a maid.
No. Okay. Well.
Is that
shit.
bad?
All
Okay,
right.
I'll hire a maid. Like, we're asleep in the day. Like, it's fine. They won't know.
It's fine.
Okay.
Long tooth. Okay.
Pick something out of the
Texas.
belly button.
Stop doing that shit. That's disgusting.
I got stuff in it. I'm not gonna leave it there. It's weird.
Take a shower. Do it outside.
What the fuck, man? I live here too.
Barely. You barely.
Am I too comfortable already? Is that what's up?
A little bit. And it's
All right.
like,
I'll go have a shower. I'll go
Yeah.
have a shower. Yeah.
Thank you. Texas looks over the Haven maps, and he's like taking a mental list. He's writing a couple things down. He's like got a rough sketch of one of the havens that he wants to scout and potentially infiltrate. I think for the first time in a long time, he is locked in without being impulsive.
Which haven are you looking at?
We're looking at the Archon's Haven.
I had a feeling. The Archon's Haven, because Archon Grafton is a product of her clan and a stereotype of the Sparrow House Art Gallery has been retrofitted after being purchased into a private domicile. You notice, looking at the blueprints, that they are a little outdated. They haven't been updated since it has become a private domicile, but you have to imagine that they're being registered. You do notice that it's 2 floors, a large, expansive building, beautiful exterior, garden on the outside, large hanging light fixtures, rope-like trellised gardens that expand across the rooftop, and the entire first floor, at least from a glance, even just looking at Google Maps, shows that the first floor has been the one that is retrofitted into a living space. Through even a cursory monitoring, it seems like private security has been hired to look over this property with a discerning lens. You recognize them. It is the same black tactical gear wearing jack-booted ghouls that Archon Grafton has used in the past to intimidate and enforce her will throughout the city. Besides that, you see plethoras of cameras watching seemingly every angle of the building itself. Could I please get a wits plus streetwise?
Four successes.
4 successes. A lot of people would try to advance on this by looking for blind spots in the cameras. They would look for breaking up of the security routine when people went and changed the guard, or you would try to find some subterranean access point, or perhaps send in a quadcopter drone to surveil the interior through a crack in the window. That's not what Texas does. These ghouls gotta eat. They get pizza delivered every Friday. Pizza deliver guy changes pretty routinely. They take him inside to make the purchase, drop off the pies. A little sloppy about it. You watch for breaks in the routine. One of the ghouls is buying weed off of the pizza guy. He goes out back. He gets high. He leaves the guard post completely unmanned on the eastern wall for a pretty long length of time. He's got an addiction. Cameras there are pretty scant. Hell, if you soaring leaped right through the fucking window, you might set off a glass alarm. You wouldn't have anybody on your ass for a minute. Somebody caught Archon Grafton staring longingly out that window at, well, an art fixture, perhaps, going by. Something fantastical to draw her gaze out of that eastern window. Something to plug in to that Toreador weakness. Hell, you can make it quick. In and out. Done.
Yeah, long tooth.
Yeah, yep.
This would probably work, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it probably would.
The problem is, what can we do to distract the Archon long enough?
Well, we know somebody with contacts in the art gallery, right?
We do?
Deacon.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, that was me agreeing with.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah,
like we know Deacon. I think Lupe's a patron. Like, she's got art
feel like
all fucking over Wolf's Den.
Feel like Lupe would ask me too many questions. Want to get in too much with it.
No, you tell her that you're gonna kill fucking Grafton, and then she doesn't ask you a single fucking question. Man, why doesn't it? Okay. We're gonna have a talk real quick.
Sure.
Why doesn't anybody trust Lupe? Legitimately. I mean it.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to formulate an answer that doesn't sound like a bunch of gibberish. Well, so, I mean, we in the Kindred Society are honestly basically narcissistic beings. Everything we do is for ourselves, and we say it's for our clan, but honestly, it's just mostly in how we like to live. If it benefits us, then it's enough to do it. The ministry is that times 3.
Yeah, but
I feel.
Yeah, but you've worked with her. Like Lupe's not Lupe's not stereotype to clan. Like, I know that, like, she runs temple and has like a cult of personality, and like I understand that there's a lot of like the stereotypes and trappings of like her clan, but like at the same time, you have a temper. Uptown's fucking crazy. December is like the quintessential witch. Deacon has control issues. Like, bless him, but he does, right? Like, he's got authority problems. So like, we're all a little bit of a product of ourselves. But I'm gonna put a pretty fine point on this. Not a single one of the coterie hasn't risked their lives for one another.
Right. No, I understand
So
that.
when it comes to killing Grafton, and like something heavy like this, I don't. I think we gotta work together, man. And I mean, you could pick any of them. Lupe's just the example on the block right now. But like, Uptown,
Right.
December, Deacon, like we're all sort of like in it together on this one. Like it's life or limb.
I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, obviously, with the whole thing with the volley and how I handled that, and because of this situation with Lupe, I don't not like Lupe. Like, it's part of the coterie. I understand it.
Right?
But those things that you pointed out, and every single one of us, is the reason why I wouldn't want anybody to do this with me. Hell, I don't even want you to do this with me.
Yeah. No,
You know,
I
if
get
Deacon
it.
has too many control issues, he's going to be inputting a lot of his whatevers and
Yeah.
contacts and things. Uptown is too unpredictable. I don't even know if he's going to go in looking like he is, right? And then plus he's got Modi on his ass, and I do not need that distraction. Funny dude, like him. He's just about as bad as you are. Lupe, not really the fighter type, even though that there's a huge fire in there. Plus, there's something going on that I 100% don't understand, and I don't know if I want to put that in the middle of this plan. And do I need to explain anything about Miss December?
It's because you want to smooch her. You don't want to put her in danger.
Yes, because I want to smooch Miss December, and I don't want to put her in danger. We can leave it at that.
That's super. No, I get it. Love is love, and like is like, and romance is romance. I know I don't look it, but I am kind of a hopeless romantic. I really like what you two have, and if you can preserve that while dead, that's heavy, and I can that's real.
I just don't feel like this is a team thing to do.
Okay.
Because if it was a team thing to do, then I'm pretty sure you would have presented to all of us, and not just me.
So, that being said, if we do need to reach outside of ourselves to get this done, I do think that it's probably Lupe who's the best bet for this one. Lupe's a patron of the arts. She'll keep her mouth shut, and she's got a real fucking axe to grind with Grafton.
Yeah. You're right.
I mean,
I just didn't want to have that conversation, honestly.
Don't have the conversation. Tell her you need X and Y, and she doesn't need to know about the Z. And then when Grafton quietly disappears, then it is what it is. Hell, I'll talk to her about it, and you can keep your hands clean. You can just be the axe man. Lupe and me, we're like this.
No.
We're basically best friends.
Right. I know. No. Yeah, you know what? You do that. I'm going to talk to Deacon about some other stuff, some contingency plans.
You gonna talk to Deacon?
Yeah. Plan A is to do it quietly. Plan B is to make a spectacle.
I can respect that. Yeah, I can respect that.
Yeah. Now, I know I don't have to explain this to you, but I'm going to say it anyway, just for the fact that I can say that I said it. Once this is done, that's it. There's no turn it around. There's no, oh, what did we do? None of that. Once we get this done, we move to the next, and we keep chipping away. The more this happens, the heightened everybody's going to be in security, so it has to be quick.
I think this has been a long time coming. I think that in a domain like this, I like LePage. He's too willing to work with people that aren't worth working with. And I think everybody's real scared of the politics of it all. And I'm not. Not anymore.
Best position to be in, LT. I'm through politicking myself. I'm gonna do what I do best.
Yeah. He scratches his belly again.
Fucking stop, dude. Watch his hand.
Ah, fuck. Ow. What? I got my belly itches.
Did you take the shower?
I haven't taken the shower yet, okay? You grabbed me. You grabbed me mid soaping. I'm gonna go have a shower.
Take a shower, LT. I'm gonna keep looking at this. I'm gonna make a phone call.
Yeah, I gotta talk to Lupe. I should probably send her a text.
Yeah, you do that. And tell her I said hi.
I will. Lupe gets a text. It says, with 13 Y's on the end, hey, bestie.
Oh boy. She waits.
Can you buy me art? I need it for stuff. It has to be good. XD, heart hands emoji, kissy face.
She'll reply, because this is exactly what Lupe would say. Come to temple and we can discuss.
You get a text back. It says, can't wait. Super excited to hang. Oh my God. I'm going to have the best time. XOXO. Winky face.
Lupe just looks at this and is like, is LT on drugs or something? Just reply.
At a glance, you can tell he's like super nervous about this text. He's socially likely the most awkward kindred that you've ever spoken to. And this has definitely gotten under his skin, and he's not messaging in the same cadence or way that he usually does.
Yeah.
Okay, are you gonna be Texas? Are you gonna be speaking to Deacon?
It's a text that I sent to Deacon real quick. He sends a text to him and he goes, actually, you know what? He sends a voice note, so it deletes after, right? Okay. And he goes, hey, I don't need you to ask any questions, but I'm going to need a favor. I'm going to need about 75 kilograms of C4.
Where?
Put it in a lead container. Drop it off with Phyllis. Let me know once you do so. I'll pick it up.
The voice note you get back. We're gonna say this is through what's a not registered? We're gonna say
Boost Mobile Chirp.
Yeah, this is Boost Mobile Chirp with the WhatsApp app. Who's involved?
Me. Long tooth on the information's sake. Lupe, strictly on information. Target in question.
The response is, I don't have to say to keep Lupe and yourself safe. I'll drop it off with Phyllis. Deacon doesn't know long too, so he wouldn't mention him.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he just messages him back, thank you. And he leaves it at that.
I will say, Lupe receives a text message from Deacon.
Oh my god. Okay.
It simply says, if you feel the need, let me know. You'll figure out what text means in a bit.
Okay, something is going on here. She's just gonna put her phone down and wait for Longtooth.
Shenanigans!
Yeah, she leaves him on red. Like, what the fuck?
Okay.
Meanwhile, Deacon's like, she left me on red.
We'll zoom out from there.
We're good.
I would like to just double check notes on something real quick. Forgive me.
How dare you be so reasonable?
Yeah.
That scares me, but cool.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna put a pin in the scene that was supposed to come up next. We're gonna hit the Longtooth and Lupe scene, and then we're all gonna come together.
Okay.
Usually.
Stop.
How fucking dare you?
Ridiculous. You never get to give us shit about
get
being
out of frame.
you never get to give us
you
shit for
stay
being
out
a
of
bunch
frame.
of fucking horny degenerates ever again. How
That
dare
is my
you?
one-
You're not allowed to say shit anymore.
I join in one time, and everyone's just like, yeah.
Yeah, it's because you fucking talk shit all of the other.
I try-
Anyway, lock
True,
it
you
in,
do.
lock
I
it in.
try.
And you
to be
talk
like
shit
a-
all
Tighten it up.
week in Discord.
Tighten up.
You don't even wait for game.
It's true. Tighten it up. Bring it in.
Everybody
Tighten it
knows.
up. A very short time later,
Oh boy.
at Temple, Longtooth comes waltzing into the room. For those at home, if you've watched One Piece, he comes walking into the room like Don Quixote do Flamingo. And he's
Stop
got his
it.
hands on his belt, and he's very much strutting in. Yeah. Says,
I recognize this as him just being horrifically awkward because I've seen this behavior before, right?
yes, that is very specifically what you see. Yes.
Longtooth, sit down.
Sorry, yeah, of course, I got it. Yep, let's take a seat. And he goes and he takes a seat in probably the same private booth that you two usually sequester yourselves in.
Yeah, she'll sit with him. What's with the sudden interest in art? Where do you need it from?
It doesn't matter where it's from.
Okay.
You have really good taste in art. Good job.
Is there a girl Nosferatu I should know about? She just kind of leans across the table a little bit. Is it a present?
No.
What's it for?
What? No, it's for Texas.
Why isn't Texas sitting in front of me right now, then?
'Cause I am instead of him.
Okay. So you need art.
I need art. Like a sculpture?
Any kind of art.
Or
A
like
sculpture.
that would be good. Or like
Okay.
a shrubbery.
Shh.
Like one of the ones that's been cut into like a fun animal shape.
Okay, these are large things that would need to be delivered.
I do need it to be delivered to a place. Well, I can
So
deliver
you
it.
want
I just need it to like
A statue, a topiary.
It's got to be a good one.
It has to be a good one.
Oh God, I'm so bad at this.
This is, yeah, you are very bad at this. Whatever it is you're doing
Okay.
is very bad.
Okay. How do I pull yourself out of this hole? Longtooth.
Longtooth. She does like the little tilt the chin up thing because he's just a little bitch to her.
He's like, hey, okay. Hey, listen, don't infantilize me. I'm a man.
You are a man. A very capable man. A very capable man who is coming to me for help.
I am coming to you for help.
And last I checked, you and Deacon both still owe me.
Well,
some
put it
work.
on the ledger. I'll owe you double.
Oh, double. I do
Yeah.
like that.
Yes.
So you want a statue. You don't care where it's from. You don't
No.
just care that it's good.
Yeah.
Carter,
Yeah. What? Yeah. Yes.
come here, love.
He prances over.
Could you source... Does it matter what kind of statue it is?
Good one.
Okay, find
Marble?
me... Marble?
Marble.
Marble statue?
Yes.
Preferably... I'm picking up feminine vibes.
Very.
A beautiful sculpture of a woman. Find me something that's on the market. Not terribly expensive, but still nice. Something we can get quickly.
Yeah, of course I
Could
can do
you
that
look into
instantly.
that?
Yeah.
Thank you, darling. You're the absolute best.
Can I ask how quickly you need it?
Longtooth.
He pulls out his phone. Texas gets a text. It says, "Hey," with like 21 Ys. Smiley face. When do we need the art? Smiley face. Wink.
That's enough for him to call. Like, that's enough for him to call. What the fuck are you doing?
Hey, yep. When do we need?
In the background, Texas hears, well, art takes a long time to source. You have to find a good
Yeah, like
dealer."
what is it? Like how fast do we fucking need this? Texas, I am.
Long to
shitting-
hand
I'm
the
shitting
phone
the
over.
bed. I'm shitting
Hand
the
the
bed.
phone.
That's what-
Hand the phone.
He
Hand
hands
the phone over.
He hands the phone to Lupe.
Hey,
Oh, hi.
evening. We need it pretty quickly, and I need something because I'm pretty
Like
sure.
tonight, quickly, or...
Can I get a day of the week, Aaron?
It's like Wednesday.
The weekend.
Oh, that would probably... I can do this for you, I
Yeah.
suppose. Is it a gift?
Yeah, it's a gift. I need.
And-
What did LT say that we need?
He said he needs something like a topiary or a statue, not
A
a
topiary.
framed piece of art. I don't know. He said he needs something big.
Yeah, look, we
Big
need
art.
something big. I
Okay.
need something that I can put something in.
Oh, well, if you want something big and you want something fast, you should go to Lowe's or something. If you want art,
Mhm.
I can try to get you something by Friday, I suppose.
How much?
Well, considering you're already supposed to be helping me with something, you, Deacon Longtooth, we'll just add it to the tab, shall we?
That's fine. Deliver it to the MC. We'll have Phyllis sign for it. Make sure that it's completely covered, and I'll have something there for you.
Excellent. Consider it done.
Lupe. Thank you. This is
Are you sure this isn't something fun that I could help you with, other than just providing you with art? That doesn't feel like it's for art.
I'm going to roll a die here because I like fun. Okay. Texas looks around. He's relatively by himself, even though he's in public. And he goes, am I on speakerphone?
No.
Fine.
I can hear him. If he's, I can hear you.
Tell Longtooth to shut the fuck up.
Shutting up.
Longtooth.
Yep.
I need something to distract somebody so I can kill him.
Lovely. All right.
Yeah. And you know what will make this fun, Lupe? Because I do like you, and for some reason everybody thinks I don't. You can do with this information as you will. I'm going to kill Grafton.
Oh, excellent. Saves me the having to do it myself.
This went significantly better than I expected. Okay,
Why? Did you
Yeah.
think I liked her or something?
No, I just kind of think that you would have done the thing that you usually do when you gained a piece of information and then you tuck it in the back of your head to use later, but you didn't do that thing where you go, ooh. You kind of went right to it, so.
Yeah, I would like her head on a pike. If you could, make it extra painful, I would appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure. 3-piece extra
fact-
crispy. All right.
If you destroy her, you don't owe me anything.
Sounds a pound, friend. Like his mood kind of went up. Sounds good. All right, but that's what we need.
Fine, I'll get it done.
Longtooth's got a crush on you, by the way. All right, bye.
Did you tell him about that one time you impersonated me for a job?
No, why would I tell him that?
He said you have a crush on me, apparently.
You are actually the most singularly gorgeous person probably on the entire planet. Everybody has a crush on you.
Oh, that's so cute.
Thank you. Thank you.
Like, it's ridiculous. Like, yeah, of course. You're so out of my fucking league, though. Like, it's not
Okay,
even funny.
That's enough.
All right.
Carter, we need it by Friday. Whatever you can get quickly, even if it's cheap, we can gussy it up.
Consider it done.
Thank you, darling. Ah, I love him.
I should go.
Yes, you should. Make it bloody.
Okay. And then he gets up and he
Good.
leaves. Shifts out. He, once again, Don Quixote walks out of the bar. Or out of temple. He is like, you can tell quite literally. First of all, he's a little freak, but like, Longtooth's on edge. He's doing everything he can not to crawl out of his own fucking skin. He's having to have tense social engagements. He is intensely getting involved in like assassination plots of archons. Like, he's not well.
Meanwhile, Lupe is loving this.
Okay. So, my question to you all is, where is everybody going to meet?
At the tower, right?
The plan was at Calgary Tower, correct? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Where it all began.
Okay.
I'm down with that.
So we can assume this temple scene was like earlier in the night.
Oh my gosh, yeah, of
Everything
course.
was
No, for sure. There's a little
happening.
bit of timey-wiminess to tonight, yeah. For sure. So, does anyone bring anyone with them?
I have December and Trevor.
You have December and Trevor. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to make sure that fucking Longtooth stays somewhere else.
Longtooth is like, yeah, nope, for sure. I will not be there.
You better not fucking show up.
I'm not going to be there.
All right.
I'm totally going to be there.
Modi's driving, but he's waiting outside.
Okay.
Do I know exactly what floor we're going to be meeting on?
The plan is probably the rotating restaurant on the top floor.
Are there any other buildings that meet that height?
No, not surrounding.
Oh, fuck. Because I keep wanting to have her on a sniper rifle. Just in case. All right. Z will be in the same position as Modi, as just secondary escape. I arrive I drive myself, but she was in the car that I drove.
Z parks next to Modi. Modi looks to Z.
Oh, no. Please, no.
Z looks to Modi.
Yeah.
I don't want this.
Yeah.
Z sees Uptown get out. Because she's never met Modi.
No.
And
she's
Modi's
never
heard of
Never met
Z.
any of them, except Lupe and Jasmine.
I don't think Uptown's met Z yet.
No. You weren't.
I don't
none
know
of
who
you were
that is.
supposed- None of you were ever supposed to meet her if Deacon had any choice in it. Another reason why he was very miffed about her going inside.
They have a tense stare off. Z and Modi do.
Mm-hmm.
Modi looks to her. Do you own a PS5? And Z says, yeah, but I kind of just use it for Netflix. They're speaking like car to car, window to window.
Mm-hmm.
He looks at her. Does Deacon pay you? Yeah, I get a fairly lucrative salary, dangerous work, and I'm a professional. I'm not going to give you numbers or anything like that. Modi's like, I don't need numbers. That your car? Z's like, no, I actually drive something pretty nice though. Company vehicle. Modi's like, okay. I'm Modi. Z looks back to him. You don't need to know my name.
That's my girl.
Modi says, saw it. And then he starts playing some game on his phone. So, all of you collectively are together for the first time, truly, since Elysium. You stand in the foyer of the Calgary Tower. Lydia has deigned to meet you at the bottom. And it's almost identical to the folks that were there on the very first night y'all came together. Trevor looks to Lydia, looks back. So what are we doing? Lydia looks to Trevor. We should probably start on the roof, I'm guessing. It probably seems the best place. And you take yourselves into the elevator. You reach the top floor. Sitting at a dining table as the elevator door opens is the formerly thought dead Prince Kyle Strathcona.
Does he have veins running through him?
Yeah.
December
Sense the
last
unseen right away.
Go ahead and give me some wits and awareness.
Wits and
summer?
aspects.
September
Sorry, wits and
also
aspects.
be
Yes,
veins?
yes.
Deacon
Ish.
edges closer to Texas and goes, anything pops off, you hold them, I shoot them.
Rousing for more dice.
I'm ripping arms off.
And then gives you the the club handshake, which I'm just making up now. It's 2 side fists, and if you remember the Fandango, where they used to do the heart thing. It's just our symbol, but just like that.
Fuck yeah.
Just pop,
Hell yeah.
Ah.
Love that. I love that a lot.
Holy bust of friendship handshake in the middle of this tense moment. I'm down.
3. Okay.
I got 6 for Sense the Unseen,
6.
Aaron.
Yeah.
There's no one hiding. Strathcona does not have anything hidden upon him. He sits. For the first time, for some of you truly meeting him face to face, Kyle Strathcona is a handsome man. He has a brand on one side of his face, seemingly from some sort of ritual. His hair is shorn, decently short. He's the very picture of a of a businessman gone so intensely rogue. He wears a charcoal black Armani suit, no undershirt, and he's leaning back in his chair. And he's swirling what you can only imagine by the appearance is blood in a glass.
Is he the only one in the room, or is the sheriff also here?
The sheriff, if they are here, is not in this room.
Okay.
And with 6, does he have any sort of infection? Can we tell?
Seems clean.
Okay.
Lydia looks to Trevor.
Lupe's also looking at Trevor right now, like, what the fuck?
Trevor is staring daggers at Lydia. In my fucking house, Lydia? In my fucking house. Lydia looks to him. This is how we get peace. And you're gonna fucking thank me.
How is the table set up?
It is a round table, seats 4.
You son of a bitch.
It is a round table, seats 4. He's just sitting at what appears to be a regular dining table. Nothing too fancy, nothing too crazy. But he looks to you all. I have you to thank.
You have all your faculties about you, Prince?
I do. I do. I was betrayed. And a dark ritual was held over my body. You've met Enkidu, right?
Do you mean the plants, or do you mean any?
They are one and the same.
Yeah, I met him.
In a way.
Who? Has anyone shared this? Has anyone shared that information with Deacon at any point?
No.
Yeah, Deacon just goes full on. Who the fuck is any?
And
Need to know.
Enkidu.
Enkidu is a Methuselah, one of the oldest. And he has been living under my city for a very long time. He was awoken by the calling. And my attempts to keep him asleep have gone poorly. Damon Trent is dead. Archon Grafton is almost dead. Vincent has been chased off. And it seems the good Baron here temporarily took the reins while I was indisposed. I owe all of you. I have heard what happened at my Elysium.
So you spoke to the sheriff?
I have spoken to Lydia.
Okay.
My sheriff is obtuse. I would offer you each a boon. For
Major?
I would consider it major, yes.
How to clarify?
You have been stewards over my domain. And you put the safety of it above personal goals. I can respect that. Trevor, I expect my domain to be given back to me. You can have back the territories that you were allotted when our agreement was first forged.
Question. Who is going to be working under you? Because last I checked, your primogens could not be trusted, and there's rot running through the entire Cambria. So how exactly do you intend to rule at this point without LePage's assistance?
He will assist me. He will do so from his place in the domain that he was allotted when the agreement over this city was ratified. And if he does not like that agreement, then he can call a quorum of his peers, and they can go over said agreement with the same exacting detail that I did when it was written, which was, for as long as I am the Prince of Calgary, unless courtesies are decreed, his domain is what it is. He owns roughly 30% of this city, and that is enough considering the population of him.
Who is going to enforce that? Is what I believe, if I'm correct, December was asking. What December was asking you.
Yes.
I am the rightful ruler of the city, and I still have a handful of loyal retainers.
You
I
didn't
will
even
bring back
have-
Vincent, Rachel Verdun, Duncan Howley will be brought back into the fold, the opportunistic shit that he is, and serving as the new Ventru Primogen of my domain will be Lydia, which more than forms a Primogen Council.
Oh, so a full coup. Lydia. Do I know, because just of my standing within Ventru culture, I'm aware of Lydia. Where does she stand in the important scale of just pure
Middling.
Ventru? Middling?
Yeah.
I look at Lydia. Lydia, do you think you're prepared for that type of importance and power?
I'm prepared to do what it takes in order to keep this domain safe. Trevor LePage, my Baron, the Baron of Calgary, has done an admirable job. He is still the Baron over the domain that he rules over. A domain
he
can
be
be
your
cut
Baron.
up. He
will no longer be your Baron, so you are betraying your Baron as we speak.
Mince words all you like, Deacon Hill. What I am telling you now is that I am making what I believe to be the most intelligent decision in order to save this domain and the kindred that are in it. We face incredible
Darling,
threats.
you're not even the most important Ventru in this room, let alone this city. Stop talking now. So, Prince. You were betrayed by all your Primogen. Twice by your Ventru Primogen, who, between us gals, wasn't actually a Ventru. You have looked over a fiefdom with things that you couldn't even begin to actually be able to control. And from what I've heard about you, you wouldn't actually want to control, because this wasn't your first death. This is just the one you didn't write the story for.
It's been a long time.
I'm not speaking to you. Yes, I'm not speaking to you as Prince and lowly new 10-year-old. I'm talking to you as Ventru to Ventru. Do you think you have what it takes to actually control this at this point?
So, if we're speaking Ventru to Ventru, that's truly what you would like to do right now.
Yes.
Yes. I do feel I am more than prepared to come back to the table as a ruler of this city. I don't think that my rulership ever lapsed, besides falling into the same trappings as many of our lineage, which is trusting far too much and being betrayed. None of us, not a singular one of us, is immune to the predations of our own kind. That,
I mean, I've never once fell trapped into a weird plant monster's plot. And
you are but a decade old. Give it time, Mr. Hill.
Ooh, I do so love how
it's just the facts. It's I don't belittle you. Your accolades and your.
I know it's not a belittlement. I'm aware of that. I know it's not a belittlement.
I think perhaps we should speak a little bit more to the matters at hand rather than talking ageism amidst a singular clan.
The topics.
What are we going to do, Prince Strathcona, about Enkidu?
Put him back in his cage.
What about those he infected?
What about the mages holding him captive?
The mages that are holding him captive can be parlayed with. They respect a few things, money and authority being paramount. We had an agreement before, and they have allowed it to lapse. There are certain letters of law that they'll respect when I come back to the table with them. And we can speak more to that. Although there is a hitch, we have a time frame.
A week.
A week. And Kidu gets put back in his cage. A ritual was conducted over my body, using my blood, using the thickness of my age and vitae. They tried to subsume my spirit with Enkidu's and feed upon him when he possessed me. It failed. I was touched, and then I was staked and left to rot on an altar in my own home. We will work together to put him back in the bottle.
And for that we get, the Baron gets 30%.
Yes.
50.
Aaron, is this... I'd like to roll insight.
Sure.
How much of Prince Strathcona came back?
Yeah, I wanted to roll to see how genuine he's being about any of this.
Anybody can give me a wits and insight.
I'm so glad everyone else was using that to do that, because I'm trying to vamp.
Actually, does heightened senses apply to this, Aaron? Trying to get a read on someone.
That's tough. I'd say to a limited extent. Like, it doesn't fuel your powers of deduction in like an intrinsic way, but I think if you have heightened senses active, you could definitely add a dice.
I would pop it in this moment for sure.
Yeah, for sure. 4 successes. Okay. 1 success from December.
Mandy, check your Discord messages.
Okay.
And can I also do that? But can I shift my focus to the trio, Lydia and Trevor and all of them?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Can I get the same heightened senses deal?
Absolutely.
Heard.
Do I add an extra dice, or do I add my Auspex rating?
I would say 1
heightened
extra
senses
dice.
set?
Yeah. 1 extra dice.
Perfect.
I don't think it's as effective, because it's not like every sense is activated and heightened, and it's like you get some facial tics and like maybe some behavior changes, but it's not anything that's too profound. Lupe, you did have a hit here. I do want to allow the rest to finish their rolls. 5? Gotcha.
7.
And 1 from December, correct? Okay. Uptown and Lupe are watching the prince, very specifically the prince. Uptown, you glean the same information as Lupe. You have to look harder. Lupe's met the prince, has cavorted with the prince, has done work for, with, and in the same court as the prince. Something is fucking off, but you don't know yet if it's bad. Something is sitting below the surface. He seems more calm, more collected, a bit more quiet, introspective. Whatever happened to him changed him. His behaviors, his mannerisms, the way he sits, the way he speaks, the way he conducts and holds his energy is different. He still speaks like Prince Strathcona. He has a very intense, direct way of speaking. He's haughty. He is self-possessed and self-important. but there is a almost humility, a downplayed quiet to the way that he speaks now. It is an unsettling calm.
I have a more direct question.
Yeah.
Does he smell different?
Does he smell? He does smell different. Usually he would wear like a Burberry cologne, something to that effect. But now he smells natural. A lot less pomp and circumstance. He's definitely wearing like a natural, musky sort of scent of a man who doesn't sweat or anything, but he just smells like his natural surroundings.
I'm looking at the Baron in this moment.
He's fucking
well.
fuming.
I'm staring right at Strathcona. And Uptown opens... Sorry, go ahead,
I'm
Daryl.
gonna give Ian his results first.
Okay.
Yes, go ahead.
Texas was watching Lydia and the interactions of Lydia and the Baron. Lydia seems determined. Very... You wouldn't say enthusiastic or like vainglorious. There's no pride taken in this moment, but she is very zealous in her behavior. Trevor looks so fucking razor thin close to ripping Lydia apart. You have seen those vibes. You are a Brujah yourself. You are an individual who has been in the trenches. You've seen that cold, dead, I am going to kill you stare. You see his hand twitching for a sword hilt that is not there. You notice a very subtle, almost heat wave line of energy vibrating around the palm of his hand. He might kill Lydia.
For a small second, not to take away from what we already got going on, because I know we've been doing this a while. He kind of looks, he gives a look to him. It's like a knowing look of like, it's one of those I got your back if you do it.
I'll get the world's quickest persuasion and charisma.
Persuasion, charisma. All reading has gone out the door. There it is. All right, cool.
The ability to read has left the building.
3.
3?
Oh.
He takes that look at you. He sees the camaraderie. He sees the understanding, and his hand stops twitching. But he hasn't left the edge off of himself.
Yep.
What was Uptown going to say?
I don't take my eyes off of Strathcona once I get that insight that something's humbled him. And I am a little bit hungry now because I've been rousing the blood for these checks. And I meet Strathcona's gaze and something comes out of Uptown. It's a little bit of the thing that everybody else here recognizes as the whatever the crazy is. And he says right to Kyle Strathcona, "And again I was alone when he was gone. I knelt in the darkness, and I wept. You're not the same Kyle Strathcona." You might not have those plants in you anymore, but you can't deny that everything in this city is different. You can't go back to the way it was. No matter what happens from here on out, holding on to the past is going to make the mess worse, and you know it. Did I say something?
Nothing of consequence.
You're muted, Daryl. I very rarely say things that aren't of consequence. Kyle.
Deacon said, so as I said, 50%, and the part I was muted on was when he said nothing of consequence, and I said, I think it was very much of consequence.
Speaking of consequence, Grafton spoke of merging groups in order to take the city. Bringing back Cannery rule here gives me pause because I don't feel Grafton has been accurately dealt with. So, I think Deacon's assessment is fair. Further oversight.
Yes, because there is that entire thing happening to the south of the city.
I appreciate what you've all done. I do. I can recognize that open conflict is the last thing that any of us want. If we all survive and we make it out of this, we can discuss a resectioning of this domain. But for now, while we deal with this, the Sabbat in the south and Kidu underneath us, and whatever other horrors lace this city, I will be the ruler.
That
You'll never rule me. And Uptown walks out.
That does not work for me. And I'm going to try a thing that's been fairly successful, because I don't fully trust that this is the prince.
Okay.
Charisma plus dominate. I'm going to try to compel. My one word is confess, because I need to hear everything. Because I know the one word thing is just going to be like confess every single thing. I want to hear the entire download of whatever the fuck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Allow me a moment to check something.
Go ahead. Yeah, he might be too old to the point that he can just say no.
Where are the rules for generation and dominate?
I sent it to you on Discord.
Oh, perfect. Thank you so much.
Yeah, he's older than me. He can just spend a willpower and not have it happen to him.
The effects have absolutely been negated. You do not feel your dominate find any purchase. The eye contact and the mental manipulation, though, does affect. Mr. Hill, I'm not going to hold it against you. If I was in your situation, I would have done the same, but I have done you the respect of not forcing anyone to agree to anything that was not already the arrangement when I was still Prince. Before everyone thought I was missing. If this does not sit well with you, and it does not work for you, I understand. I think
that sentence was the realest thing you said so far. When you were still Prince. That's the part you need to understand. And now, I think we're done here. I think. If anyone else isn't, I leave them to what they wish to do. Kyle. And he gets up.
I have one last order of business. And then we can leave. I have done a favor in return. There is one that I would return to you. He snaps his fingers. And coming out from a room adjacent is Liam Claret. Your sire was always very good to me. He is not well.
Does he look different?
You see Liam. He is missing an eye. He is missing a hand. He has scars along his neck. And it would appear as if he is gaunt and hungry. This man was held by Duncan Howley for months. And he was used as a war machine against the Sabbat.
And you mean to put Howley back in power?
I mean to get
After
Howley
this?
back in line.
You mean to get his head on a stake?
Duncan Howley has not committed a crime.
Hasn't he?
No.
Kowtowing to Grafton, who means to undermine you and use you as a puppet?
Duncan Howley was following the orders of the Archon. Duncan Howley was using a subordinate in order to fight against an enemy of ours. If there is anyone at fault for not running their domain the way that they should and using their constable the way that they should, it is Trevor LePage. Were I in charge, the sheriff would have been sent. I would have been sent, and this problem would have been squashed. My betrayal is not indicative of this man's fate. I understand. If you have an axe to grind with Duncan Howley, please take his place. I could use another Primogen. One that's capable. One that never did betray me. I would love to have you and Liam back at my side. But he has not broken a tradition, and he will not be punished, besides being put in bondage.
Lydia's still here.
I will bid you a good night. Lydia is still here. We are running late, though, and I am going to call this meeting.
Yeah.
The prince gets up, walks out the door, Lydia very quickly behind him. Trevor LePage is vibrating. Liam walks up to Lupe and collapses on the floor.
Oh, she catches him.
And that is where we are going to end it for the evening. Folks, this is a long one tonight. My apologies. But we are going to be absent next week. So I don't feel so bad. We'll be in Philadelphia. So we'll... or we won't be, but I'm not going to be in a state to be running game after a big trip like that and flying back and yada yada. So we will catch you all next time. I got a question, though. That was an intense session, but I have a question for y'all. Is T-Pain live?
I don't know.
Man, go live on Saturday.
He must be on tour.
Must be on tour.
He must be on tour right
Can't
now.
you just be playing video games in your crib? Man, what the fuck? Okay, cool. Who's live? Who do we got live? What do we got? What do we got here? Are we sitting on... God, I have like no... Does anybody have anyone live that they want me to raid into? I've got like nobody online right now.
My favorite art streamer is live.
Dipped in Poison? Isn't that your favorite?
No, she's not an art
Oh, yeah, she's not an art streamer.
She streams in the morning.
Oh.
I see Clementine. I see Taryn Rogue.
Oh, Clem's live. We can definitely raid into Clem. Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta get this cat. There's been a cat on my fucking keyboard the whole time. Just letting you know that.
Everyone tithe for Story Cat.
All right.
Everyone tithes.
She demands tribute.
All right.
Otherwise, she will go meow the whole
She
time.
absolutely will.
Quietly, politely, screaming in the hallway.
Yes, of course. Stick around for the raid. Tell Clem that Story Dad sent you. Give her that good old fashioned Another World welcome. We'll catch you all in a couple of weeks. We love you all. This has been chapter 18, almost wrapping up season 2 of Sanguine Dominion. We'll be back for 2 more chapters, and then that is the end of season 2, and we go on a little bit of a break, and then we're back for season 3. So we'll catch you all in the flip flop. Goodbye. Goodbye. We out.
Oh.